Oh my God. Is this the pre-show?
This is the pre-show.
Okay.
Does this count as pre-show?
Is this your theme song?
No, it's like
Let's drop that
coming.
track.
Right?
it is the copyright-free version of one of the NFL things. I don't know which one it even
They
is.
have
That
a
was
few.
college football-y, I feel.
I don't know. I was.
Oh my God! Someone
right off
waited.
the bat.
Who is that? Boots be knocking. He's just subscribed. He's been in the chat before. Has he subscribed before? I tell you.
It said he subscribed tier 1.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah!
shit.
Yes.
That's
Thank
a
you.
good start.
Yeah, so we didn't even say shit yet.
Right. Oh, yeah, let's
a
make more
fantastic
theme songs.
start.
You do, just as a heads up, you do not get your money back.
I know.
Yeah.
You made that decision of your own.
Oh my
Bless
God.
you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So Senior Two Phones right off the bat wants us to talk about what is already pulled up in front of us.
Oh, we can't because we got to do the show.
Well, I mean, I was going to talk about this on pre-show because it's fun, gets everyone in the groove.
I mean, either way,
It's so fucking weird.
it's.
Weird. I think I literally was struggling to figure out, like, because I wanted to. Oh my God.
Bless you.
I think it's because it's cooler outside. We might have been treating the apartment like we normally do, where like it's
hot.
fans. Yeah, where it's hot.
Oh.
but it's like actually cold, which is fine with. I'd rather be sneezing than be sweating. Right? It's
Yeah.
like everyone else. But I'm not. But not. It was so weird. I didn't know where to squeeze it in the format.
Of the show? Oh, this? It reads like a fucking Mad Libs.
That's the problem. I was like, it's a sports story technically. So yes, it
just
fits.
because
but,
of the people involved.
but we go from like
Right. It has nothing to do with
Nothing to do with
sports.
Yeah, just the fact that it was a coach. It's a coach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that's
it was technically the coach's girlfriend, Pole Assassin.
Oh, well, that's guilty by
Right. Named Pole Assassin. Read the headline.
Yeah, for the love of God.
I keep reading it.
Pole Assassin things got me hooked, so I need to know about.
Oh my God, he donated $10 and you get the Dead Men Tell No Tales. Also,
That's awesome.
fucking thing. Go ahead. Read the thing while I fix the curtain.
Oh wait, was it wrong? Nope.
Did Danielle's Thomas monkey Gia attack a kid on Halloween? Texas Longhorns coach Jeff Banks, the special teams coach, is in defense after crazy story goes viral.
Well, I mean, it's the internet.
There's more to it, like a little bit. That they had a haunted house apparently, and then the kids snuck in through a gate,
Right.
Like, because you know how Halloween works, that it's just kind of like with decorations and shit. You don't know where the entrance is sometimes.
Sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes they try to have like that little haunted house thing in front. And
Well, they did have a haunted house.
Okay, well-
so it was legitimately that
Yeah.
it's. I mean, it sounds like because I was reading the defense. Jeff Banks was like, "Yeah, that kid shouldn't have been on the property. He was trespassing, but it's
Halloween,
it's Halloween. Like,
so every kid's trespassing technically.
Still confused on this story.
I mean, let's just look at the key words, TJ.
Yeah,
Texas coach,
it says-
pole assassin, and a monkey.
Bring back Cocaine Tom. We had less drama. It was warm and fuzzy. We just suck, but we still suck, so it doesn't really
But I
matter.
mean,
we're actually we're neutral at best right now.
No, y'all are terrible. But
Not very good.
The fact is,
This
I
is
would
sad
much
that people
rather-
have to go.
sorry,
Oh,
I
it's
didn't even
fine.
thought it would be that loud.
I would much rather have this drama and y'all suck than just y'all suck.
I mean, hey, look,
Give us something.
I promise you, like, if it's possible at the next Texas game, if more people, not monkey costumes, because that could be taken the wrong way.
Oh God, yeah.
But
Nice catch. Nice catch, because Texas and Monkey don't really go along
No,
historically.
Not allowed to even say monkey in Texas.
but if you can allude to a primate of some sort,
An orangutan.
yeah, and make fun of it during the next game, go ahead.
No, I think it's like a normal tree monkey, like a capuche, something. I don't know the name.
Why
of
is
the
it
monkey.
here though?
It's a support animal.
You can do that.
You can have a support goat.
You can have to support whatever.
So this whole time, I
Yes.
could have had a monkey.
A support monkey.
You still have to pay for the monkey.
Well, I get. Well, yeah, I assume they're expensive. Yes, it is a support. So it had. How do you become a support animal? I feel like they got to go through like a training.
You need to have a debilitating something, whether it be anxiety or a medical thing.
I was about to say it doesn't need to be debilitating.
Glaucoma.
You just need to have something.
something wrong with
yeah.
you. Okay, and I get a monkey.
No, you have to buy a monkey, get it certified as those pet, and he gets a sweet vest.
It gets a vest.
It gets a vest.
Like
it, says,
Iago?
it says no touchy.
Like Iago.
No, not Iago. You mean Abu?
Abu, there you go.
There you go.
Iago's a pear.
The Fez is optional.
He's
Okay.
The Fez is optional, though.
Who's in a parrot?
You don't get a
He's getting that
Fez.
too.
We know
He's
he was a
getting that
parrot,
too.
right? Macaw? I don't know. What's from Egypt?
Oh, can I
Man.
teach you to steal things?
Man, the tweets from this post are awesome. So my owner, Polo Assassin, and I were running a haunted house.
That's a great start to that. Oh my God. I need
Yeah,
more details.
What else do you want?
Explain me this.
The pole assassin part is, we got the monkey thing.
No, Pole Assassin is just a sweet, sweet nickname of one of these characters. You're not an assassin of anything. I'm not an assassin of anything. I wish I was the
I'm like-
assassin
Actually,
of something.
if I was at a strip club and they were like, now coming down, the pole assassin.
My head's turning right to that
I'm
stage.
focused.
Yeah.
Fuck my lap dance. We are moving on.
First, you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
Yes.
They try and go with like sexy names and all. No. Like,
Sugar and Diamond.
Fuck all that. Pole assassin.
I want violent stripper names.
Yeah,
mean,
it's
that-
I want aggressive. Yeah.
Right.
So if they were like a superhero type or a super villain, actually would probably be the best kind of names for strippers. I'm down with this.
Yeah.
Right.
It should be a new thing.
Well, here is Pole Assassin on Jerry Springer.
Oh, she was
Oh my-
on Jerry Springer
so
as
she
well.
actually was.
Yes. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't an allegory or a metaphor.
No, so that's the confusing part. I thought she went. So I thought she was.
TJ, they're saying your mic might be off. Look, just say stuff.
Off.
Off.
Click the bottom.
Hello?
Unclick and click. The fuck is wrong with these mics?
Is it off?
I literally just tested it.
Hello.
No,
yeah, you gotta
was
plug.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, I sound fine. Let me scoot it up. Actually, I was doing a good job.
Sounds
fine.
low.
Yeah.
Sounds low. This should not fucking sound low.
Yeah,
People, turn your fucking mics up.
yeah. Actually, it's probably more. So you're. I'm kidding.
Because every time they're like, there's mic problems.
He's saying it's better now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so-
Maybe
Clicking, yeah, the clicking and unclicking.
Yeah, that's right.
maybe
I gotta go buy new cables. I just didn't have fucking time today.
Equivalent of the reboot.
it's all good as long as you can hear me properly now. But-
About the fucking Jerry Springer strippers.
Yes,
Plot thickens.
I was under the impression. So when I was reading the story, I was like, I thought that was just the theme they wanted her to come in as. Like, hey, I want you to be like you're on. That already was confusing. I want you to be like you were on Jerry Springer with a monkey. I don't know, some random shit. Didn't know she was actually on the show.
No, these
it
are
surprise
separate
you?
things. No, like it wouldn't make sense if it was a Jerry Springer stripper monkey lady.
Oh, that would make
Like that.
total
Oh, it's in Springer's
Yeah.
world. Makes sense. No,
Right.
this is a stripper who was on Springer, and then at a separate point in time, accrued a monkey.
That is not a girl who I would
And then
ever
I'll-
feel comfortable going. There's a lot of problems in that statement.
And then adulterated a college football coach into a relationship.
Whoa, you said adultery?
As in, I think he left his wife for her.
Oh, good Lord. What the fuck?
Which was part of his check, like his morality check thing. And then they're like, it's fine. That's cool.
Oh, my God.
So people knew about it already, and they've
amazing.
that was the accepted part of the story.
so what's the not accepted part?
The part that the monkey bit a child.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
to be
It's
honest.
an animal. That's wild.
No. Like, non-acceptable would be like if you did something like what Gruden did. Apparently, like it's like this dude is in line to make this story even more complicated and sad or weird. So the head coach of UT, Steve Sarkisian.
Sarkeesian.
Yeah.
Probably Armenian.
They're your rivals. Sort of.
Do you think I know the name of the coach from Kansas State,
do not.
Oklahoma, TCU? No, I don't care about them.
You are right, because I don't. Lincoln Riley for Oklahoma. That's it, just because I hate Oklahoma.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your enemy. You know.
I don't care about I can't even name the coach of the Eagles. Like,
Yeah, I can't.
Bill Belichick.
I know this coach now. I know that coach. Maybe all coaches should do this. Coaches have really been having a fucking season this year, huh?
well,
God damn.
well, that's what I was about to say. So, to add to that theme, the lead coach from Wazoo.
I'm sorry. I just like I don't know why. Like, how do I put it? It's to me. I think it's like the politician thing where you're not really thinking about your governor unless they suck.
Right.
They
Yeah.
try to kill you in a winter apocalypse.
You're not really thinking about your coach,
Right.
unless they do something wild like this. And
True.
yeah, it feels very prevalent because they've just always. Now I'm looking out for coaches. Now I'm really trying to dig in to what these I'm curious. There's more drama there than there has been with players. To be honest,
I forget Ron Rivera exists sometimes just because.
He's a good old man.
Yeah, but I just forget he exists. I was like, oh, he's no, but like fought cancer, won, and then just was like, okay, I'm coaching again, and just kind of shut the fuck up, and that's enjoyable.
He ain't at clubs doing wild shit.
Right.
Behind his wife's back.
Yeah. What was the one for the Steelers? Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin.
He's cool. Yeah.
yeah, Mike Tomlin's just.
He'll trip a motherfucker in the field of play. I enjoy that.
You know what Mike Tomlin is? Mike Tomlin is the chief of police in every cop movie you ever saw.
Right. He's too old for all the shit.
Yeah.
I loved how in that last meeting where he was like, "Y'all don't do that to Andy Reid. You can do that." Sean Payton got up and walked.
Yeah, left.
He was
don't
like,
ever ask me that again.
Don't ask. Listen, for now and ever again.
Right.
Yeah.
In perpetuity.
Yeah.
Well, on the note of coaches wildly now. So I don't know if you knew about this. I forgot his name. I can look it up, but I'm not going to. The coach for Wazoo refused to get his vaccine and was fired for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking moron.
He's kind of a crazy person also.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
He asked for research or something from the college, and it's like showed me that it's safe, and they were like, "Get out."
Yeah.
It's a college. If you're that stupid, you don't need to.
And you can read that. Yeah, it doesn't affect anything really.
Right.
They're about to give it to babies. I'm fucking stoked. Well, not babies, but like 5 to 11.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
Do fucking dumb
to
shit.
Continue this road out because we've been going already all over the place. So Jeff Banks is apparently really good at recruiting. Like I don't know if he actually is really good at recruiting because he was in Alabama and he was there, helped with the recruiting a lot. But I feel like recruiting in Alabama is just, hey, did you see the draft?
Right.
Kind of.
Right. Yeah, someone posted 2018's Alabama lineup, and it was just like Henry Ruggs, Alex Leatherwood, Devonta Smith, like a bunch of, and then like everyone, that whole offensive line was in the NFL, or no, the whole offense was in the NFL. Tua Tagovailoa. It's like what the fuck? Jalen Hurts, Najee Harris.
Yeah, fucking Mac Jones. Like, look, you don't need to recruit. I'm from Alabama. You want to go?
Yeah.
Boom, and leave. That's it. You don't have to do anything else.
Right.
I really feel like if you call up someone who's like, "Hey, you guys, can I come do a test at your facility? I'm really interested in playing." I wasn't drafted. I was a backup. Oh, backup where? Like Hank of I was a backup at Alabama. Well, actually, that means you're a starter. I think means you're a starter anywhere else.
Yeah. Josh Jacobs was a backup running back in Alabama. Is one of the NFL top 100 players in 2 years in the league.
Yeah.
So
it's like he's like
from there too.
Yeah, he's like 96 or something like that. And it's like, yeah, he's 2 years in the league as a backup Alabama running back.
Fucking Derrick Henry. Like
what are they doing,
man?
Dude?
They need to just shut that fucking school
No.
up. Why don't they just put them in the NFL and just say fuck it? 'Cause that's really the only fair route at this point.
They lost.
Yes,
and will be
that punk ass.
Don't talk about punk asses.
Bill
They
O'Brien.
lost.
This is a Bill O'Brien. He's the offensive coordinator. I
terrible.
want him to fail at everything.
Yeah, man. So they're saying that Monkeygate just is happening because Jeff doesn't want to leave his stripper girlfriend in Austin, Texas now.
His name is
Polo Assassin.
Pole assassin.
Hey, look, you know what? I was gonna say that's a man who's sticking up for his girl, but he literally left his wife for said girl. So
Allegedly, if I remember correctly.
allegedly, allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, remember, I mean,
Whatever parts we
shit.
get sued about allegedly.
Here's one thing I've noticed: any woman with a nickname on the lines of Pole Assassin or Throatzilla will get you into trouble if you play football.
Throat goat, if you will. That's my favorite.
That's the next stripper name.
No. There's plenty of throat goats in the world that I've learned. Thanks, TikTok, in the comment sections.
Is there any woman that gets a nickname that is good? Like it's a positive thing, unless you're an MMA fighter. That's probably the only time.
You're right.
You
are right.
I count Pole Assassin as a net positive.
Yeah.
That's not a negative. Yeah. Neither is Throatzilla technically. So
I mean, yeah.
I'm much more positive on.
Yo,
Pole
that is.
Assassin than
Hey, let's question that about masculinity real quick. Any girl nickname is terrible, I feel.
God damn.
Is there a good girl nickname?
Maybe it's
Honey Baby Sugar, maybe?
Well, they said that must.
because we don't like. How do I put it? Well, I mean, to me, nicknames come through in sports,
Right.
And we don't follow a lot of women's sports,
Right.
Therefore, there's probably a lot of nicknames that are there. They're just not-
I don't
That's
think
smart,
that's true because I mean when I watch women's soccer, none of them have nicknames.
Yeah, none of them have like chicharron on the back of their jersey. Like,
Yeah.
well,
TJ, they're complaining about your mic again.
what the fuck?
Sorry, guys.
What does it say?
TJ
mic check. It's probably because it's fucking coiled and probably broke at some point. Here. Oh no, I think it's just broken. Oh no, our cable! It's broken. I don't have any more cables. That's the problem.
Is it still broken?
Looks like
Ricardo, can you help us?
It looks like I'm coming in. That's the problem.
Right.
Well, the problem is we're all talking over you. Just like
Yeah, it's all one feed.
Oh.
But your mic was working. And
Now it's good. It's better now.
Well, we're just gonna have to fucking live with it, and then I gotta get new cables later.
Hey, look, today's show is I'll just not say a lot of shit. So you're not missing much. I'll just be a proverbial person in the background.
Well, I still heard Tommy when his mic cut out. It was fine.
Yeah.
It's just as long as it doesn't
probably
happen
getting
consistently.
picked up by one of yours.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, look, I emphasize and I'm emphatic enough to be picked up by other mics. So just listen closely, turn up your volume on during my talk.
Yeah, the audio gets fucking adjusted anyway, so it'll be risen.
But yeah, I guess that's it. To be honest, right?
Yeah. We're gonna cue the intro and start the show.
All right.
Are there ads in the intro?
No.
Make it happen.
I'm working on it.
Good evening. Welcome to the Commitment to Mexcellence.
Commitment? Are we the Mets? The Mets, baby. You gotta love the Mets. Is baseball
who
over?
doesn't love the Mets? No, that's literally going on right now. It could be over by the time today ends, but that's
Hopefully not. Hopefully
yeah.
not, though.
that would make one of us really sad.
Oh, yeah. I'm burning some shit down.
Oh, I hate baseball at this moment. It's fine.
Why do you hate baseball at this particular moment?
Because I saw the former president do the tomahawk chomp, which seems super racist, and I also hate cheaters and Houston and you.
Oh, well.
Maybe in that order. I'm not sure.
Well,
Blame the whole city just for me.
Oh, they have too many massage parlors to my liking.
Hey, that's my thing.
Oh, wait, you like them or don't like them?
No, I make the joke on massage.
Oh,
Back off.
It's
okay.
not their fault that it was a deviant, alleged quarterback that was, doing things in those
And they decided to keep him because he's going to settle out of court all of those cases they heard.
Some picks, homie.
No. The Dolphins were like, we want him.
They do want him.
And no, but it's over. It's over.
but
Well, next season, yeah.
well, yeah, I was about to say, but they didn't get him. The trade deadline has passed.
Yeah, it ended, unfortunately.
But we have that and other news here for you here today. Let's just introduce ourselves real quick. My name is Marco. I will be the host. Here for the first time on the Commitment to Excellence, if you don't count the draft.
Marco said, no, you added that in because you were like, you caught yourself.
No. I knew what I was doing because we didn't really talk about our picks. It was too fast, the way a draft
Very
works.
quick draft.
Yes.
Yeah. But we have,
I like to introduce myself as number one in the Pickems and in fantasy football, Sammy Gonzalez, aka the Commitment to Excellence himself.
it's proof there's no God. But across from me we have
Big brain.
The person who is putting nothing but his left, pinky of effort into the fantasy league, but will be coming up for the dub. It's TJ. What's up, y'all?
Dang.
Right next to me.
Oh, yeah. Tommy. Hey, I don't care about any of it anymore. I was tapped out.
You're mad.
My team is, I've lost 3 in a row, which means, hey, season's over. Everybody go home. I'm out. I'm going to the strip club.
what's
Go see Polo Assassin.
Pole assassin.
so Ricardo's asking Tommy, how do you feel about Oklahoma getting slapped? I don't know what he means.
I don't either.
Oh,
Yeah.
you beat Tech, right?
Yeah, no, we got obliterated.
Yeah.
The only cool thing was that JR Jim Ross from WWE or AEW was there.
So I guess they mean Oklahoma State?
No, Texas sucks dirty ass is what M. Xavier 91 is saying. They have monkeys that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yo, I just realized all that shit happened in this city.
What?
The Pole Assassin, right?
Yeah,
That was here?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
here. It's
Yeah.
UT, and so the Pole Assassin is in our midst.
Local.
we just got to go find it.
In our midst, there's a Pole Assassin
I want to hang out with this guy.
and a monkey.
And a monkey.
Did you know
Yeah,
there was a monkey in this city
Hey,
that
you know
wasn't
what?
at the zoo?
Actually, this guy kind of sounds live to hang out
He
with.
kind of does.
I kind of need him as a friend.
Yeah.
Elderly man.
All
as
right,
he
bad
may be.
question. Not top because this is would be an interesting top 5 podcast, but we're not those people. NFL coach you'd like to hang out with most. Start with Tommy.
Mike Tomlin.
Would you really want to hang out with Mike
absolutely.
Tomlin?
Yeah, I feel like
Absolutely.
I feel like he's the. Hey, you know what? He's the type who there's a lot of life lessons I can learn from Mike Tomlin. He's been in the same marriage. Ain't no issues. He's real good. Dude.
Nothing. Not a thing, but I feel like he can unwind. He just seems like a motherfucker that can unwind.
Speaking of unwinding, M. Xavier says Urban Meyer.
Fuck no.
No.
Yeah, I'm trying to get litty with young Herb. You see me, bro?
Urban is the type of motherfucker that will leave you behind. Like if you're in, you know,
Like he'd get into the VIP and then just leave you at the
and
door.
leave you, and you can't find him for the rest of the night.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you see him the next day, like, dude, where'd you go? It's
What
like, dude, it was
happened?
fucking great.
Yeah.
There was strippers and cocaine.
Where were
there
you?
There was a goat in the middle of the whole thing. We didn't know if we were making tacos or sacrificing it. We just didn't know.
It was nuts.
You should have been there. It was fantastic.
That motherfucker.
Where are you motherfuckers at?
Yeah.
We were at fucking Denny's. It was the only thing that was open past 2 a.m. when you left us at 1:35. Oh yeah, those clubs don't shut down.
Oh.
They go all night. They're private property residences.
Okay.
Fucking nuts. Also, John Madden's my pick.
John Madden.
Any
right?
era John Madden, I'd want to fucking hang out. Senile, fucking crazy John Madden of now? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna be a cool pick, but I say Coach O from LSU.
No, that's a great pick.
You
Great
said
pick.
NFL
Okay, if it's just NFL, then it would be
because all college coaches have to be cool.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with Nick Saban, not for me, for my sons. I'm hanging out with him.
I don't know who would be. I feel like McCarthy would have a lot of good food around him.
Really? That's the guy.
That's
Don't pick
weird.
McCarthy.
No, I don't really. I
I
mean,
like Sean. Actually,
No, I'm picking
Cliff
Sean Payton.
Kingsbury.
yeah,
That's
Cliff
the guy,
Kingsbury.
I'm saying, come on.
I forgot that Cliff was there.
That's the ultimate
He had a bad
wingman
week.
right there.
We'll talk about that later. But yeah,
so many
Pick
bad
Sean
words.
Payton.
I'll definitely take Cliff.
Sean McVay was out there also.
Nah, I was leaning towards a hardball, but I didn't know which one to sell in the
God,
NFL.
no.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
you
Mike
want-
the
would-
Shanahans too, all
would-
of them. That's why.
So just
Bill Belichick.
to answer the chat's question, what they were referring to is the rankings for even though Oklahoma is undefeated, they're going to be ranked 8th after this
Great.
week.
Good.
Because college football's weird.
Yep, it's arbitrary
It's
and
craziness.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's all political. Some with the rankings and shit. Like fucking Cincinnati is what ranked number 3, 2, something
3
like that.
right now.
They will not make it to the college playoffs. I guarantee you. That's not how this works.
They could because the ACC is
only got-
pretty weak this year.
That's true. They only got one big win, but it was Notre Dame. You know, but not enough. Not enough. Ask UCF how that shit feels. What was it, like 2 undefeated seasons or something like that?
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Strength of schedule, they say.
You don't belong here, son.
It looks like
back of the bus.
I'm trying to see what.
Oh, I didn't say all that or agree to all
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Okay, so I'm looking at what the updated rankings are, and Bama's number 2 now. is
Show the
what it's-
people.
Why?
Well, this is just what does number 2 mean for Bama? Because they've only lost 1 game,
But Oklahoma hasn't lost any. Right?
but they've only beat scrubs like Texas Tech and UT, and
That's fair.
They go by strength of competition.
Well, actually, you know what? Never mind. Because Alabama could easily, they might as well get permanent top 2.
Just leave them there.
Just leave them there.
Jesus.
Ain't
they don't
nobody
even
going.
try anymore.
No.
Nah.
I legitimately this weekend was reading the entire background on Nick Saban. And I'm like, man, there's no stopping this man. They literally had a rule in Alabama that no one in the education system is allowed to hold over their job past the age of 70. And they've only changed that rule for 2 people, and Nick Saban's going to be the second, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, of course.
And the first person was a coach too, because coaches are the only people who can bypass that.
They get paid the most also. So, you know. Yeah.
Would
Well-
you, if you were, before you
Yeah.
dive, because it's gonna get heavy, but before you dive in, would you, if you were Nick Saban, is there a reason to spend any time in the NFL?
He already did.
I mean, go back,
back.
close
Fuck
out.
no. That was a
No.
disaster the first time.
Where was he at again?
Miami.
That's right.
He already has the most cushiony job at this point.
Right.
Just
Yeah, that's the easiest job.
Yeah,
You don't have to
if
do
you
it.
worked at the blowjob factory, why would you go work anywhere else? Just be like, oh no, I want to try the handjob factory. No, Stay at the blowjob factory. That's your life, your livelihood.
I
Stick with what you know.
I think you saw Urban Meyer's life and was like, nah.
Yeah. That's what we like to call a cautionary tale.
No shit. Well, both of them technically.
He was like, called up young Herb, was like, hey, homie, this ain't it, Chief.
You done fucked up,
This ain't it, Chief.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like playing Alabama every week. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life from an NFL coach.
Oh yeah, that's a coach whose head is clearly still in college.
Well, I mean, to bring everything down a little bit.
Yay.
Sorry, guys. With the chat already asked about it, I didn't acknowledge it because it is one of the things we're covering here today. Just a little bit unfortunate story. The story of what happened to Henry Ruggs being involved in an accident here today. Well, was it today or
This
yesterday?
morning, early this morning.
Early this morning, 3 a.m. 3
a.m.?
3:14.
Yeah.
Why did that number stand up?
3 a.m.?
No, it was at 3:14.
Oh,
I remember it too.
we did a podcast about paranormal things, Mexican culture, and 3 o'clock is the witch's hour.
So I guess that applies to anywhere that's touching the boundaries. So California, Texas, and then we can't. 3 a.m. shouldn't be on the streets.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll take the helm on this one. So TLDR, I'm not going to try and dwell on it too much. Essentially, it was there was a crash that happened at 3 a.m. A lot of people actually from the photos started to make the assumption it looks like Henry Ruggs's Corvette because it's a very particular color. It's an admittedly ugly green-red combination. I don't know what he was thinking, but
Well, Claire's not thinking. He's not all there, as we could tell.
he was. But because of that, it came out, and it's bad whenever TMZ didn't even get this information till the same time as the NFL team, as the NFL teams, and that communication's happening, because it did come out earlier today that it was Henry Ruggs was the person who was involved in not just a crash, it was a DUI, driving while intoxicated or driving under the influence,
Something.
interaction, and he is currently being reprimanded for actions of such DUI when resulting in a fatal crash. If you don't know, just to run through kind of the principles that go into that, it's if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 to 20 where he was, and Lord knows that's not the likely case, but there are a litany of fines that go into it, and it's just an unfortunate situation around.
Everybody involved.
It's not ever a fun conversation, but this one stings on multiple levels, but stings mainly this is not a brainer decision. Don't drink and drive.
Dude,
but
it's the same. It's the NFL. The one thing NFL does, literally, no matter where you are, if you call them someone from your team, they have people specifically for that.
No, they actually have
their own
Uber.
taxi cab
No, they have an
service.
Uber contract where if
Yeah.
if whatever Uber they take, they get reimbursed from the NFL.
And it's
for
Las Vegas,
this
so
like
you know
this.
it's Uber's literally fucking
Right.
everywhere, man. So
in
it's just,
Las Vegas, like, you don't really ever have to drive.
No.
There's
Right.
never reasons.
Yeah.
Right.
But don't ever drink and drive, period. Bump all the NFL nonsense. You're a multimillionaire.
Right.
There's no questions, ifs, ands, or buts that you have all of the resources imaginable to be able to make sure you make it home safely. Because, yes, it's a dumb decision. And, I don't get it twisted. Like, it's an unfortunate situation, so I do feel for him, too. But it's really, 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 really inexcusable for anybody who is that well off to consciously and actively, because it is a conscious decision, no matter how much you're under the influence, it is a conscious decision to decide, hey, look, I'm going to go ahead and drive home in a car that is and there's just so many wrong with that, because it's not a Prius. It's not an SUV. It's not like it's a Corvette.
fucking rocket on wheels. Yeah.
And you decided, you made the active decision. You made that active decision to hop into that vehicle, knowing damn well that you got a kid at home too.
He has a kid at home?
He has a daughter who's recently born. I'm talking like she's just like maybe 1 or 2. You got a kid at home, and you know that when that kid grows up and is driving on the streets, you wouldn't want the same. But even then, you imagine just all those circumstances stacked against each other. You gotta make those smart decisions. And I know, some people might go like, yeah, you're a younger cat. I get it. Yes, everybody, I'm certain one time in college it's happened before. I mean, it just happens like that. But you don't get that luxury because you make an influence, and I think one of the saddest parts about it is, outside of the victim's family and the X, Y, and Z, is if you know Henry Ruggs, a big part of him is, and the big part that inspired him to play football is his best friend passed away from a car accident when he was 17.
Jesus, I know.
Right, so he knows what happens.
Right.
If you go to his Twitter right now and you look at the pinned tweet, it's been there since 2017. He dedicates pretty much the entirety of his NFL career to that friend who passed away.
Jeez.
Because it was one of those situations to where I don't want to do it disservice, but I will speed it up a little bit. They were supposed to be going to a basketball tournament. Henry was supposed to be the one who was driving. He got the flu and was like, I can't drive. It was a single car accident, turnover, and for him, he's like, he's mentioned it before that he's replayed. He's like, if I wasn't sick, I would have been the one driving. I would have been like, he doesn't know how that situation plays out because that's what you do. So this, I know that that this must be hitting him on a multifaceted of layers, but because that's been your message, because that's been your icon, because that's been your thing, you should be the first person to know that you can't do that, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Make that active decision.
And if it's a drug thing, because he's inebriated when he did it, he has literally the two best examples of sobriety coming from the type of thing in Max Crosby and Darren Waller. So if he had trouble with addiction, he had one of them on the offense. He fucking goes to practice every day that are very public about their struggle with sobriety. So if it comes out it was one of those things or a mental health thing, and not excusing any of it, but if it comes out as one of those things, then he also had resources there. Because Darren Waller was on every fucking drug. He'd tell you he's on every fucking drug if I could get my hands on it. Jeez. And Crosby was drinking booze every fucking day and night until they got clean. And then Derek Carr is a goddamn preacher. Yeah. Literally, he's one of the most religious dudes you could ever talk about in the NFL. And
he's like a chaplain of that team.
Right. Yeah. And they have a chaplain too, Napoleon Kaufman, if I'm mistaken. Oh, actually, it's another guy. But anyway. At least he's not the coach. At least he's not the coach. Yeah. And like.
Don't know.
Yeah, who's terrible. Well, he's former coach anyway. I know, we're over here like, but like, and then like it's so fucked up and it's so tragic all the way around. You know, the fucking car that he hit caught fire. It's fucking Dunsky's, right? That person was done. And we'll find out the information soon enough, and it's not going to make it any better or worse. It's bad. Yes. The only thing that made me feel really, 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 really bad about this whole thing, and I'm going to joke about it because that's how I got to deal with it, is I got to ask, fantasy owners, are you okay? Because that was like, I was reading the fresh feed when I found out, because I'm a Raider fan. Mm-hmm. What the fuck's going on? This is terrible. And then it's like, oh man, anybody want to trade for Ruggs? Anybody want to? Oh man, I just traded for him. And people like.
So the internet is heartless.
Well, of course we understand that.
We already know that part.
But my question is, as always, is why broadcast your psychopathy?
Because that's what we are.
Why would you do that?
That is where we are.
Like,
humans when they get in a rabble, like, or in a group, it just becomes a different kind of creature, and that's what you do. No one's gonna. If you actually went the other way and said something heartfelt of like, this is a tragedy, you would immediately get dogpiled by the mob because it's like, oh, you're doing that for clout or for this. Like, he's never going to hear. Like, you can't even be positive on the internet a lot of the times.
But you don't have to say anything on the internet. That's my thing. Omission is always the one of the finer options.
Just put your phone down. Like, what the fuck?
That's the active choice. Literally.
Right.
Yeah.
If you go onto Twitter, because honestly, this is just not a fun story. It's a really sad story. But of course, in doing research, I was the one who proposed to push this topic, so I was doing research for it. But if you go on Twitter, you definitely have those people, like
a lot of people,
plenty of people who are doing the final, I almost said Final Fantasy, the fantasy football,
that's morbid.
I enjoy the fantasy football, fantasy football jokes, the
trade deadline. He traded his career in.
Jeez,
trade deadline.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of
But,
an okay joke.
the one
but
other thing that I don't,
not the right time.
No, not
and
at all.
and all this sort of, all that energy that you want to shoot over for love towards Henry Ruggs, which is, you don't need a dog pile on the dude either. Like it does, like it definitely, because of the situation. Like you just heard me go on a 5-minute spiel admonishing
Which
him.
by the way, the chat said that is the monologue of the year. I mean, it's kind of morbid to say. It's not a defense, but it's just an understanding. The first thing I looked up when I was looking into the story is that Henry Ruggs is only 22.
Only 22.
I don't even know that part. Jeez.
22 years
Christ,
old. Second,
Yeah,
second
that's why I was
season
surprised he had a kid.
in the league, on pace for a 1,000-yard season. Fuck all the
Right
stats,
high.
but one of the fastest up and coming receivers in the league. For what? Right.
And he was and he was one of those. Now, granted, I'm not like not super caught up on everything Henry Ruggs. I was very familiar with him going into this, and then I just did more research where I could. But when you look at all the good, he was trying to be a good, like very much. There's a foundation for his friend who passed away. So like, I mean,
Yeah.
he does a lot of charitable events. He does a lot of the walking and talking.
Right.
The type of person who
Heart's in the right place.
Heart's in the right place type of person.
Yeah.
So you definitely know this is a situation to where, like, that 22-year-old, like, I can do anything sort of energy that everybody has. That invincibility that everybody has. Admit it, one way or other, everybody has that phase of their life. Is one of those things where, that's where I get super down, because you're like, I don't want to say it's understandable, but it is one of those things where you can, from an angle, be like, yeah, it's easy to be in that position when you're that age.
Yeah.
But you're more than just yourself. You're more than just you. You are a father. You are a teammate.
A role
you
model.
You are an icon. Yeah. You're a role model. You are somebody who a lot of, kids, black, white, Mexican, in between, like, are looking up to and being like, man, I wish I could have my shot. One of the comments on that video from 2017, if you go back in, which granted, that's the one thing I'm going to give Twitter some at least the benefit on, is that pin comment wasn't flooded with jokes or anything. Everything was still pretty respectful on there. Don't know about it now.
Probably not.
But
Yeah.
if you went down that thread, one thing that was crazy was that, and it hit me different. I don't know why, but there was somebody who read on there, and he was like, yeah, dude, thank you so much for giving dedication to your best friend like this. My brother passed away. My brother passed away when I was 11. He was 16, and I dedicated all my games to him. But I let alcohol and bad decisions fuel me and just squandered my chances. It's amazing to see someone like you have this opportunity. That was from like last year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just heartbreaking, man.
Yeah.
not fun to
It's-
talk about. It's
yes.
not easy. But
Lost TJ. The mic is.
Damn it, the monologue.
Well, it was a little bit after. Like, it was a pause, but yeah.
but hopefully, I think
You're not on. It should be higher.
No,
yeah.
those comments happen afterwards. Keep talking.
No. His microphone.
Hello?
I can see the sending. There you go.
hello. Okay,
you're good.
sorry. But
Audio monitor.
one thing resonates in my head a lot, and you should never feel like this. And this is my personal last point on. We mentioned it on the time when what is it, Quasi?
What, Curse?
Curse.
Curse got his DUI.
Guy used DUI. Shannon Sharp was like, yeah, you want to go out to the club, show off your car, do all the X, Y, and Z. And then, how can you show off your car if you aren't driving? Nobody cares about the Corvette that you drive. You have the clout. Guess what? You have the clout. Everybody knows you have money.
They know who you are.
They know who you are.
You're the
They
fucking
know your
fastest
name.
guy in the league on your feet. Why do you need to prove it in a fucking car?
You don't need to prove shit.
And look, I know where a lot of these guys come from. That's the dream. Like, I want it all. I want the house. I want the car. I get
Right.
that shit, man. But
Yeah.
you gotta stay fucking grounded. You have to. I know one slip up, like we were talking about, this is a good kid, overall, but it's the fact that momentary slip up not only fucked his life, cost someone theirs, and it's just when the stakes are that fucking high. Why risk it, man? Just why? It's if you have that option, why?
The sad thing is we do know the why, and we've touched on it already.
Obviously, but but it's just like you can't rest on your laurels, man. You just can't.
I mean, coming from a military background, we heard this story all the time. It's like, you took an oath to protect the country. Yeah. Why would you drink and drive? That's literally the opposite of what you swore you would do. Right. And then, it's going to keep happening because people are exactly of that age where they are prone to drinking and driving. 18 to 24, maybe.
That's about right. Yeah. Probably later than that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that, one little ask of mine, and something that I was going to touch on a little earlier, was that, a lot of the people who are making commentary on this are focusing really only on Ruggs.
Yeah, they should.
And there's an entire other party who is suffering existentially more. Because at the end of the day, even if Ruggs is in an unfortunate situation, he's here. So if you do choose to make a comment, you do choose to have a conversation about it, even though the victims' names are not pronounced, just add in that little bit of, hey, wishing the best.
Yeah. See what you. If you're looking at the story, find the name. Because, like you said, it's two sides to it, man. It's a whole family that's suffering now.
That's suffering.
So, yeah.
Well,
don't drink and drive, kids.
Just don't do it. There's no reason to, point blank, period. If you can't afford the Uber and you're going out, then don't go out. That's
Stay
on
home
you.
And drink and
And trust me, Ubers ain't that expensive. Guess what? As a broke college student, if you have they only really charge $5 to $10 as an authorization hold. Shoot, you can make it home on $5 to $10. Pay the rest later when you can afford it.
So it appears, just as a note, because I was trying to pay homage like you asked, they have not released their names.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Also, I'll do one better so we can end the story. If you need Uber money, you can fucking ask me on Instagram. I fucking swear. Ubers aren't that expensive. Anything from 10 miles within. If you're outside of that, then I can't help you. But
I was about to say,
let me know.
If you've taken an Uber recently. It's cheaper than a DUI. That's
exactly.
For sure.
I don't give a shit. If you need $50 to get fucking home at 3 a.m, if you message me, I'll fucking give it to you. I don't care.
Shoot, if you're in Austin, I'm 9 times out of 10, I ain't going out.
Right. I'll go get you. Don't fucking if you're in Austin, I'll go get you. And that's the Mexcellence promise. No, seriously, fucking I'll Venmo you $20. And just fucking, you can walk the rest of the way. I don't care. Just don't fucking drink and drive.
Don't be that person who's I'm talking any situation like that. If you're questioning, if you're too drunk to go drive home, then you are drunk.
Yeah.
If you have to ask the question, right?
You are.
One thing that that a lot of the individuals we drink with is pretty much we all know limits. It's but at a young age, hey, look, go past it. Fine, I encourage it. Get stupid. I'm the first person to encourage stupid. I'll invite stupid.
Not
Get
that
an
fucking
Uber.
stupid. Yeah.
Not that stupid.
Exactly.
Unacceptable. Keep it moving.
Yeah, JJ gets blacked out though. We really got to talk to him though. It's really concerning. JJ gets fucking way too fucked up. He's on fucking cars every other weekend. He finds spray cans to do graffiti. It's really terrifying. I don't know why he gets laughing. This is very serious. JJ gets blacked out every time we go out.
He's a menace to society.
Right. We go out for coffee. He gets blacked out.
He stole my wallet.
I do want to say, kind of actually a mini commercial before we go into our commercial break and continue the stories. In Austin, because another common thing is I didn't want to leave my car. I didn't want to have my car towed.
Oh, great call out.
Tipsy Taxi would literally tow your car to your house.
Oh, fuck yeah. I didn't know about that.
And also, if you...
They're not even paying for us to do that.
Another thing is if you leave your car parked on a city street and you get a ticket, or you get, or if you get, and you weren't able to pay for some reason, if you let them know that you left your car overnight because you decided to go home non-intoxicated, they'll also do their best to remove that. So
cool. I'm never paying for parking ever again, because if I'm downtown and I leave my car, it's because I'm drunk.
I feel like,
Or if I go downtown, it's because I'm gonna get drunk.
Austin is the most like
yeah,
drinking friendly city.
So
they try to help you out at every turn.
There's a drunk bus from campus, baby.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
we had Bill's bus at UC Santa Barbara. Go Bill's bus.
All right, guys. So I'm going to play a commercial real quick just to pause the podcast just so we can somber up this tone. And then we're going to come back and talk about all the trades that happened right before the trade line.
Yay, trade line.
Trade deadline.
Come on, words.
All right, welcome back. I just wanted to give a quick shout out on top of what you saw in the commercial. We have new arrivals here.
No, I made him do it, guys. Buy our shirts. Look at them. I made them.
Design.
Look at the new designs. Look at the sweater that came out today, the Christmas spirit. Well, that's the good one. That's the one I love. But look at that one. That one's silly and dumb, and I made it last night because I had the vision for it. And
I
it's
did
just,
ask for that.
Huh?
I did ask.
Is that what we workshopped?
Yeah.
It was in my notes.
Yeah.
And so we got a bunch of
Christmas
designs
sweater.
coming out this week because it's November, and our deadline for ordering on Mexperts.com is December 8th. So if you want any of these things that are coming out, you have until December 8th to get them by the Christmas time season.
And if you're watching the show, or if chime in, you slide into the DMs. I heard that there's a lot of discount codes available.
Oh, yeah. Somebody was like, I've never been to Mexperts.com, and so I got sad, and I gave them coupon code Sam is sad for 10% off. And I said they could use it for anybody. Oh, whoops, I said it out loud. Coupon code sad is Sam. No, Sam is sad. That's SAMISSAD. I don't know how to spell. For 10% off your order. No way. It's because I was so sad that they never visited mexmerch.com.
Yeah.
And now there's a new design coming tomorrow.
Oh.
And then after that, and then probably the next week too, because I have so many fucking designs I need to do, and I just haven't had the time to do them. So I'm making them a la carte. So get ready for these new designs. We had a couple orders on the sweater for the ramen pozole one.
Oh, hell yeah.
So get your Mex merch today.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
Now
actually really stoked for what you got. Just as I guess this is still shilling, but I'm actually really stoked to see what you got going on in some more of the winter lines.
Yeah, I really got to stop staying up till 2 a.m. to get these done.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some hoodies. So yeah.
Oh yeah, that ramen one is fire. Yeah. It's not ramen, it's pozole, but it looks good.
Just to go back to what we were talking about before, just because this is a big compliment to us, Senior Two Phone said, "This is why I love this podcast. Beyond the jokes and the goofiness, you guys are real with each other and amazing to see and hear."
Oh, thank you.
And you know what's even better when we're real
Love
to
the
each other
compliment.
and stuff like that, Senior Two Phones, is when you tell your friends about us so that we can be cool with them too. Tell your friends, everybody, about the Mexcellence.
Go like us on TikTok. It makes me happy.
And follow us on Instagram. We're working on getting that built. And everything. Just search the
Everything,
Mexcellence to
right?
find us. What?
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
You like us, we're everywhere.
Yeah. If you message me for money, I'll also give you a coupon code for mexmerch.com. Fuck it. Just ask. I'll give you money. It don't matter. I'm rich.
Well, on the
the
trade
case.
line,
Don't give them
Don't put
ideas.
that out
That's
there.
not true at all.
Time out. We need your subs. We aren't rich.
Oh, yeah. You can't ask for subs. That's the one thing you can't do. I don't have that wealth.
so we had a pretty interesting trade. I guess hublub.
We
all
had
this
the
whole month.
trade.
Yeah.
It's really
Well,
not fair.
there is the trade, but outside of that,
A lot
I mean,
of teasing, but yeah, other than that, it was just
Right.
one
well,
big trade.
Stephen Gilmore got sent to the Panthers for a 6th-round pick. That probably started everything off.
Yeah.
Yeah, way back when we talked about it.
Right.
Yeah, and then we got,
Stefan Gilmore.
sadly, I mean, for a boy that's not here, Jordan, the Eagles sent Zach Ertz.
Oh, that's rough.
Away. He got banished somewhere.
Well, it's going to get worse for hometown heroes here in a little bit. Kenny Young got sent to the Broncos for really a 6th-round pick in 2024. Wow, that's a
Never
very
heard of that man a day in my life.
Yep. Don't even care about him.
Right.
2024.
He's a Bronco?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
So this is actually my favorite of all the picks, and it made sense. So the Eagles got Gardner Minshew.
I love it.
Wait, the Eagles got Gardner Minshew?
Yeah, but they got it
got
at the beginning of
early,
the
yeah.
season.
Uh,
But they already were stacked with quarterbacks at that point because they have their starter and then they have a Super Bowl winning quarterback in the back, and the Super Bowl winning quarterback got sent back to the team he just escaped from, which is the Jets, and his name
That's
name is Joe Flacco. so-
Blacktacular. Love him.
I can imagine that in that exchange, he was like, "Please, Please. Anywhere but the Jets.
He deserves it. If there's one person who deserves it, it's
Right.
Joe Flacco.
Why does he deserve it? He's
Because I don't like Joe Flacco.
Yeah, I know. You
really
don't
don't
like his
like-
face. I know
Right,
you
it's
don't like
his
his face.
face.
I like him.
It's his demeanor.
You have a jersey
what
of
demeanor?
him.
Yeah, I do.
He got it for like $5 at a thrift store.
Doesn't
do.
matter. Flacco.
But I like Flacco because he reminds me of the dude that plays Spock on Star Trek.
Zachary Quinto?
Yeah, Zachary Quinto.
That's a weird thing.
I don't see it.
He's like an ugly version of him, but I see it. I get it.
Okay.
He said it reminds him of.
All right.
It's like it's kind of like wafting. It's like the waft
Yeah.
of Zachary Quinto.
Yeah.
No,
I'm trying to figure that one out, but all right.
I just. Well, to be fair, the Jets were fine.
Well, the Jets
shit.
got something.
I mean,
I
the
feel
Jets.
like they got something.
They got John Doe as their quarterback.
Wait, when did-
It's Mike White.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Mr. Generic Man wasn't a
How
generic
can
enough
you
name.
forget a name like Mike White?
You should might as well call a white man.
Mighty
Make
Mike
that-
White.
He needs a nickname.
That's actually not a bad one.
I like that.
Mighty Mike White.
Mighty Mike White.
That's not bad.
Gonna put him up right there with Broadway Joe Namath.
Exactly.
So just as a heads up to people that are following us and continue to follow us, we're definitely going to
Why? No,
Stop it. Stop doing that.
don't do that.
We're definitely going to get around to giving players nicknames at a certain point. That will be a segment that that we're hitting up this
Actually,
month.
we all think of like maybe 3, but it can't be like starlight players. It's got to be some maybe no quarterbacks, but everyone else.
We got to put somebody on the map.
You got to pick a kicker.
Right.
Name.
Yo, wait, the guy's name was Mike White?
Mike White.
Fucking Iron Mike White.
I don't
Give
think
it
he
to him.
deserves iron.
Give it
I
to
liked
him.
Mighty.
Give it
I
to
like
him.
Mighty.
I like Mighty.
I just wanted to have Mike Tyson's name stolen from him.
I wouldn't
for
want
those generic second, third string.
Kickers can have names like I'm pretty
Greg
sure
the Leg.
everyone calls Greg the Leg.
the Leg.
Well, also,
But he sucks.
Well, like Randy Bullock, he used to be our kicker. I think he's with the Titans now. if I'm
Right.
not mistaken. Well, his nickname was Fat Randy Bullock.
So just
That
to
was
go-
literally what Houston, Texas
was it at
fans
least
called
PHAT or was it?
No.
Oh god.
him. No, it was
I mean,
not.
Sebastian Janikowski, the Polish cannon. That was
that's a
whispered
good nickname, yeah.
because you can't put that on social media. Goddamn Pole.
just to
Oh,
go
damn.
just to go back.
Yeah.
You really don't see it.
Okay, I see it now. I do see it now. I didn't at first. I totally see it. God, why did you show that face? Now I'm angry. And I don't know why.
He's at the Jets. What do you want? He's already in hell.
He's mad.
That's Mike. That's Mighty Mike White's team.
Mighty.
He is backing him up.
So can I just not to dwell on
I'm
nicknames
gonna
too
tag
much,
him.
but to me, I feel like football nicknames are the only place where I feel comfortable with like exuberant racism. To your point, okay, because look,
gotta explain.
because to me, right, if someone on any other occasion identified me as like oh, look at that African over there, I'd be upset. But if they were like, oh, the African Tasmanian, I'm like, yeah.
You can get super ethnic.
Yeah,
Be like,
the African stallion. I'm like, yeah.
here comes Taylor James, the chocolate morsel. What?
I mean,
Just call him a chocolate morsel?
The
He
African
has 7
savage.
sacks.
I'll be like, that is not okay. Paper. African savage is not normally fine, but in
savage.
football, yes.
The African savage.
Wow.
Because if I rolled up with that name on the field,
Yeah.
you ain't fucking with the dude called African savage.
It's like
The
oh,
sad part is I like that.
right. And then there's like a fucking Mexican running back. It's like, oh, there's Morales, the wetback. He's slippery from the defenders.
Oh, God
It's like,
damn.
oh no.
No.
the worst part about that is it can't happen because there's no Mexican running back.
I
So
know.
it's-
I know.
You guys need one.
No.
You guys,
Okay.
We can claim
That was
Moreno.
James,
I think that's about it.
No. We have soccer build. Soccer is our field of expertise.
We're not even.
We're not football build.
Yeah, we're not even a lot
Hey,
of
we
those.
got a lineman.
No, we
named
get.
Roy Lopez.
We actually get
He's great.
boxing and UFC. We're filled.
Boxing,
we're all over
UFC,
there.
boxing.
yeah.
everybody has their sport.
Right.
You don't see us. Actually, no. We do dwell into baseball, but that's more Cubans. So technically, they're black.
Yeah, that's
So, I mean, technically,
Yeah.
they're
Barry Bonds.
Dominican.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Dominican.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But see, football is kind of, I think, is it kind of the most diverse sport? Really? You think
Wait,
about it?
which one?
Football.
No, it's soccer.
no, soccer by far, right?
Soccer by far.
Yeah.
Everybody
yeah,
plays
the
soccer.
international, Yeah.
But
well,
like-
American.
American
Well,
sport.
the American
even
team
then,
is all.
it's all black
It's all
and
upper
a
white.
couple
team.
white guys and a couple Mexicans.
No, I mean, our football. American football. Yeah. I mean, I know it's more black people.
I
in
mean,
it, but, like,
comparatively speaking,
when you think about
the
it.
NHL endeavors.
Oh yeah.
There's 3 black dudes.
It is. Right?
Also, can I just notice something that I've noticed about offensive lines?
Yeah.
How come there's always like either a white offensive line or a black offensive line? Like there may be one variant, but like for like Raiders, like we had a bunch of like we had a incognito, we have a white left tackle.
Right.
They all got injured. Now we have a black offensive line, and then like just certain teams, just like oh no, there's like I want a diverse offensive line. I want an
rarely
Asian
see
center. I want a black left guard.
You'll never get
I
an
want a
Asian
Polynesian
center
right
ever.
tackle.
I will argue that to me, I've only ever seen black and white being like.
Yeah.
I always think they're mixed because linemen,
like-
offensive line all have the generic look of man. We
Well-
are so sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Well, on this note, to address the chat, M. Xavier is saying, like, has there ever been, like, a Mexican NFL player? There is, and Vasquez from Texas
Tony
Tech.
Gonzalez, right?
Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
He's Puerto
But
Rican.
there's-
You said Mexican, not.
Look, okay, you can't start. Look, you
There's-
gotta start grouping. You gotta start taking Hispanic as being a win.
Villanueva was in the military. And he sucks.
Danny Amendola.
And-
There are out there.
I don't
Amendola?
count Amendola at all.
He's from Texas Tech. That accent just comes with him.
Oh, and then world famous quarterback Antonio Romo.
Yeah,
Tony
Mark
Romo.
Sanchez, huh?
Fuck Mark Sanchez.
No, but like
That man's an alleged rapist, and he
good
beat
God.
us. No, seriously, in
Holy
SC.
shit, I
Oh,
know that.
I vet my Mexican quarterbacks. If they're going to be
Okay, yeah,
heroes
he's
of ours,
gonna represent
got to
you.
make sure they're good. Yeah, he was charged with assault. USC paid a lot of money to that girl to shut the fuck up.
College is a
Unfortunately,
beautiful place.
and I
Yeah.
mean that not sarcastically. I don't know why I said it in that tone. And then he beat the Raiders and ate a hot dog on the sideline. I don't know which is worse, to be honest.
The butt fumble really was.
That's the only reason why, and that's why he can't be Mexican. He's not Mexican to me.
But like I said, I'm gonna give a shout. I'll take that. I'll give a shout out to one of my Texans, a new kid we have actually doing okay. Roy Lopez, fully Mexican,
Yeah,
good kid. Yeah, we like him.
Blankenship's
We like
half.
him.
That's actually kind of the thing. The thing is, I don't. But maybe it's just because we're Texas exposed. It's not that I didn't. I never thought there was a shortage of Hispanic players going through like up to high school. But maybe it's that college jump. Whenever you're like,
We don't have the
thinking
physical intangibles, generally speaking. Like,
No, it's not even that. It's that when it comes to NFL, they leaned towards blockier builds. So
right, that's what I mean, the physical intangibles.
Polynesian people are pretty
yeah.
good at it.
Yeah.
They're automatic.
Right.
Bro, I don't understand why more college scouts aren't just posted up in
Well,
Hawaii.
They do. They're Oregon. Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon
Yeah.
gets them all.
Oregon
Yeah.
gets all the Polynesian folk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
posted.
When I played rugby in Alaska, in Anchorage, Alaska, they have a lot of Polynesian people, and then literally, it was just Oregon that would come up, and it's like, all right, you're coming to Oregon. Like they would get them.
they just touch you and the green would go, no, I like Texas.
Damn, I forgot their fight song. I haven't played NCAA football in so long. I forgot
the Ducks?
Oregon's fight song. Yeah,
Quack, quack, quack.
That
quack.
is the Mighty Ducks.
We have ugly ass colors.
But speaking of which, Sammy, Marcos, I live in a world where in my Madden, still got my star, Tito Gutierrez. MVP 5 years in a row.
Well, I also think that I think that yes, I'm with you. I think there's a lot of gaps to be made for Asian and Hispanic players. You can't just have Young Ho and say it's fine.
And that's not even how you pronounce it.
It's fine.
Because people were calling him Young Ho, and I was like, they pronounced it correctly. I go, who's that guy? Oh, you mean Young Ho, but it's like Young Wei or something like that.
Yeah, we have an Asian kicker.
Sure.
Yeah. Kaimi. His name's, Kaimi Fairbairn
We're
is what they
definitely
call
gonna
him,
get
but
these
it's
names wrong.
not his real
We're
name.
gonna get canceled
You
if we
can't-
don't fucking tighten this shit up, guys.
There's so few
Yeah, it's
that
so
we're
few.
struggling.
We should know the names.
If we could say DeBrickashaw Ferguson,
Actually,
we could
I do-
figure
Oh,
out
goddamn.
Young Hui Koo.
Actually, I do know the Young.
Yeah, but Asians don't get.
Is
mad
it Young
at
Wei?
racism.
Is that how you
It's
say
fine.
it?
I think it's Young Wei.
Sure.
I think Cosmo corrected me
Right.
one time. He didn't correct me. He was just like,
But that being said,
Yeah.
Young Ho is a cool ass name.
that's what I'm
That
saying.
is a great
Like
name.
if it was Young Wei the Young Ho, I would.
Remember
That's his
that.
new name. Yeah.
you'd oughta- I'd get a jersey.
But actually,
Right.
if you like, TLDR. Wait, where did we get to this point?
Yeah, we talked
Trades
about-
in our.
Yeah,
We only got two more trades to talk about. The one that
cool.
matters, and then the one that I think actually is kind of substantial is Mark Ingram going to the Saints.
Welcome
That was
home.
cool.
Welcome back.
Hey, they beat the Bucks, and he was there.
Hey, look, I advise every Houston Texans player to leave. by any fucking means possible. I was happy for Mark. I like Mark Ingram, and I'm like, yeah, no, man, save yourself and your career.
By all
Go back.
means.
Yeah.
I think it's to be honest, that was something I was super happy about for Mark Ingram, not because he was leaving the Texans, more so because there's not a lot of times where you get to come back home and play for the
Trying to
team.
get the all-time rush record for the Saints.
Yeah,
So
he's
he's gunning for that.
and the best part about it was they played him pretty consistently with Kamara. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
was-
He was like, I know this playbook is fine. Throw me in there. Fuck
Yeah,
it. Figure it
did his
out.
thing, man. And
They beat
I
the
love
Bucs.
that guy. I'm happy for him.
Yes.
super happy for him.
Oh, and speaking of Texas, Charles Omenihu also got traded. So, yeah.
I just wanted the rampant fucker, adulterer, sex maniac extraordinaire,
As did I.
Fletcher Cox.
Oh.
Who are you talking about?
Deshaun Watson. Okay. So
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The
See,
fact that we
no.
got that mixed up is a problem.
No,
right?
Fletcher Cox is a known, like, he fucks a lot. I don't know if it's
geez.
adulterous, but I know we talked about it on Double Toast one time.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
fucks a lot. And I wanted him.
Chamberlain numbers.
Got hair, allegedly,
Good
yeah.
God.
Like, but anyway, I wanted him in our defensive tackle spot because fuck yeah. Or OBJ. I would have wanted the Raiders to take OBJ in light of the
wish LA would've
circumstances.
got OBJ.
You
Hey,
might. Oh, I was about to say.
save OBJ.
Yeah.
That's a conversation for later.
A little later. Yeah.
Well, I don't even. I actually already closed the article because we know the trade that matters or the one that everyone talks
it's
about the
Von
most.
Miller
Yeah.
going to the Rams. As if that, it's just the rich get richer, I suppose.
No, that's the thing. They're going for broke because they have no draft picks for the next 5
Yeah,
years.
well, they always go for broke.
And
Like,
they're just like,
I mean, Jared
fuck
Goff
draft
was a great
picks.
example of going for broke.
yeah, that didn't work.
And then
out
they
so
got
well.
broke.
They did.
I mean,
no,
Jared
they're-
Goff did go well. He's
they-
probably the MVP. Well, not the MVP, but he's going to have the receiving, like everything that award this year.
Who?
Jared Goff. Oh wait, shit, not Jared Goff. Fuck, I got them confused because Cooper Kupp looks like a.
They look alike. They do look alike.
I saw a white dude with wavy hair, and I was like, "What do you mean Cooper Kupp is doing great?" Oh fuck,
He's fantastic.
Wrong white guy.
I straight up almost jumped across this table. You know how I feel about Jared Goff, that fraud.
Oh, yeah,
Look
you
at their record.
man.
Look at Detroit's record. And tell me that I've been living this lie all this
First
time.
round pick right there, TJ.
Ooh, don't get me started on that. But yes, look, I don't.
That's my Super
I don't
Bowl
like-
pick for the year, by the way.
no, you had a Super Bowl pick.
Did we do that already?
Yes, we did that. And
Raiders.
a lot of us were super wrong.
I don't think I had a Super Bowl pick.
We're number 3 in the AFC.
I feel like we need AFC. I think y'all can. NFC's where all the damage is right now. I feel like mid-season we should get to redo that shit. 'Cause
Hey,
come on.
Who did you say?
I don't remember.
Who did you say?
Well, I'm pretty sure we said either.
Probably
No,
KC.
we said the Chiefs or the
Yeah.
Bills. So that's what it was. I'd have to watch the footage to see who.
Oh, and I was the dumbass saying the Raiders are going to sweep the Chiefs twice, but
Well, I still don't think that's going to happen. You don't have a coach.
No,
But
I think that
we're talking about our
Actually,
special
the
teams
Chiefs
coach.
are really bad.
They're
yeah,
really-
really bad.
beside you.
That's going to be an easy win, actually.
Well, that's good because we got to play them first.
That's going to be also an easy win. So congratulations to the both of you.
I can't say my true Super Bowl team, but I will say that I still. I mean, hey, look, they lost to the Saints, but my eggs are still in that Bucks basket.
Yeah, you can't count them out.
I mean, after this week and all our Pickems being so terrible, this would have been a good week to be like, what is going on? But we'll do that next week.
Yeah.
That being said, so do you think Von Miller is going to make a big difference, or
Again, he's not going to hurt, and it's just like I think.
You
yeah,
st-
he's
you,
gonna.
st- you still have to double team Aaron Donald.
That's-
He's just gonna have fun, or the
Free
tackle,
range,
or the
yeah.
tackles are just gonna eat lunch every
That's
day.
it. If anything, he's going to cause it. He's going to grab attention. Like
Right, 'cause-
you got to account for one of these fuckers. Like
Right.
you can't let one. You know. Do
Yeah.
you want Aaron Donald or do you want Von Miller? to
Who's
come
getting
at
who's getting the chip?
That's it.
Who's getting the tight end?
you? Yep.
And then you got the center and the 2 tackles and the 2 guards going at it, or the 2 tackles.
And if the quarterback does manage to get it off, you still got Jalen Ramsey's ass back there too.
Right.
So yeah.
Waiting for the fucking the lame ducks.
Yeah.
just going duck hunting.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I just this the Ram. Well, first of all, I respect the Rams for what they're doing. They're
I
like-
love Matt Stafford.
Yeah, they are definitely leaning into we got to win this year or next year.
They do because they don't have equity at all.
They don't have stake, and in my investing mind freaks out for them, but I do my gambling mind has a lot of love for them.
Yeah.
For what they're able for
They
what
go
they're
all
doing.
in every
That
year.
said, thank the Lord they played my team before before this shit happened, because Yeah, I know that. To me, it's very much an incremental difference. Like, it's not like a large leap, just because they've had a very good system in place.
I think,
but I don't think
in
it's
general, a lot of these trades were just kind of like, this gets a C or a B. Like, it was not.
There wasn't any blockbusters really.
Yeah, there was no Deshaun to Miami. Like we
that
thought.
ain't happening.
I mean, Deshaun Jackson got cut.
He
That's
wanted to
still
get
not
cut.
a trade.
Yeah.
Jalen Smith. Is it Jalen Smith?
Yeah, Jalen on Green Bay. Yeah, he got cut today.
Cut also. So yeah.
But with,
Cowboys cut
Good
him.
call.
and
Yeah, I was about to
the
say.
Packers cut him.
with
Guys, I heard Henry Ruggs got cut.
Tuesday.
Sorry, I had to get it out.
Go.
Sorry, it just had to
Go.
be.
I'm
It
gonna
had to.
ignore that.
Go. Yeah. For the love of God.
It was an intentionally
Someone else
hacky.
speak.
So
please.
my bad.
Intentionally hacky.
No, bad. Stop that. But I've never short circuited like that.
Bad. Stop. No, bad.
But with Von Miller, I think you put it right, Marco, where you said he's more of a captain role. Where like
Culture.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
culture, and I don't think a lot of people quite put enough credit into culture. A locker room,
And some
etiquette,
people do.
and
Like
Yeah.
Texans. Yeah. You have to win to make a culture.
yeah, you have to.
Rule number one.
Well, and you
yeah.
have to actually win.
You have to win.
But like culture is super important in making sure that your team feels motivated and or gung ho to try and win. I mean, shoot, the one thing I'll give credit for the Raiders, I think they had a huge uptick in culture after.
Oh, yeah.
they
Oh,
were
hell
all
yeah.
happy.
They were
After they stopped
thrilled.
getting yelled at by their coach every fucking play.
Getting
graded.
called-
Stop fucking yelling at me. I'm
Getting called every
sorry.
racial slur in the book. Yeah, I would be thrilled.
Hey,
Damn,
wasn't
call me a
everyone?
nigga again? Shit, I don't like that motherfucker. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. if
No,
that was the case.
It's a.
Evil man. Continue.
I mean, they said. I mean, for like, shoot, that's what. That's the points that McCarthy gets from me is the culture thing because I think that's the only thing he brings to the table.
I don't think he brings that. Really.
Shut up.
I feel like if you
Dak-
guys had
it's Dak.
any other coach,
It's definitely Dak.
it's
but,
absolutely Dak.
But he stays out of the way.
A little too much so.
I mean, no, because it's better. I mean, it's better than this guy.
yeah.
I mean, that guy actually had better play calling.
Yeah,
because
but-
it's Kellen Moore that's calling the plays now, so that's why.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a different thing.
right.
I think I don't know, maybe the less important your coach is, the better you can perform in these days. I don't know.
You just need the right coach. That coach has to have that balance.
What's the big hotshot coach that's doing really well right now? The one
Sean-
that won't shut the
Sean
fuck up.
Payton,
Sean Payton's
always
just
doing
consistent.
good. He's
But-
very consistent.
but
What he did
Mike-
with Jameis Winston?
No one ever thinks Mike Tomlin's doing bad.
No, but they shut the fuck up. They're not being loud and boisterous like like a clapping man would. What's his name again?
Jason Garrett.
Jason
Oh,
Garrett.
He's
that
actually
guy.
a nice
That's what I was
dude.
talking about.
That-
No, I bet she's
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
but he takes the focus
We
off.
got
John
one of those
Gruden takes
too
the
in
focus off.
Houston, so I didn't know
Belichick
who.
takes the focus on him.
Yeah.
How about coaches that just shut the fuck up and do some good play calling?
Do some good play.
Like I
calling.
forget Bruce Arians exists.
I
love
do
that
not
guy.
forget
I
that.
do.
Bruce
I
Arians.
just I wish. The only way I know he exists is when I pray that he has a downfall.
No.
Why?
Along with that whole
How do you
team.
hate-
How do you?
That's the Bucks, right?
Arians?
Yeah,
Yeah,
He
fuck him.
plays across. He beat cancer or.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah, he was a
cancer
nice guy.
survivor.
Don't make me make that joke too. Within 5 minutes of my other poor taste,
He has-
awful.
He has one of my favorite football quotes, and no risk it, no biscuit. That's his thing.
That sounds like something that the stripper monkey would say. What's her name?
Polo Assassin.
Pole Assassin. I couldn't think of the name. Pole Assassin.
Oh,
How
so
do you
you also
forget
have to
that,
be
man?
very careful whenever you say stripper monkey. There's two separate entities.
Whoa.
Don't do that.
Wait. Is that like a race thing?
Yes.
It's like a John. Oh, see, I was like a John
I
Gruden
got
race
you.
thing. What's
That
the
was-
other thing? You
that
said
is
there's
something
two.
John Gruden would say.
No, I was talking about a monkey that did.
Yeah, no, you literal.
stripping.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were literal.
You were literal.
Who's the asshole who's thinking
John
that?
Gruden. John Gruden is.
That's a John Gruden line.
Yeah, you know these guys over there with the stripper. Oh my god, that sounds so bad in his voice.
Yes.
That sounds
You're
so
seeing now, yeah.
super
I'm
bad.
glad that I've awoken you to
Yes.
that combination. Of
Look
words.
at look.
Be
I
careful.
wasn't on that episode. I didn't understand how racist tire lips was or whatever the fuck he said. I was like,
no, it's just big lips.
oh, yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
get it. I was like, that doesn't even sound like a racial slur. And then all the other shit came out, and I was like, oh, that's really bad. Also,
it
that's
clicked.
so extremely racist that
Yeah.
it wasn't even my racist radar.
He got creative with his racism.
Right.
You
Very
know when you
creative
sit there and you think of shit,
Like,
I was about to say, when you
Racist
make up new
motherfucker.
slurs,
right,
It's tons of them out there that you can use.
right. See, that's
He
how
was
I
like,
know.
That's
how I know I'm not racist.
I'm a
Trying to
racial innovator.
craft this text he was gonna say.
Yeah.
Dude, like that's how I know I'm not racist. Was that there's racist terms out there that I don't even perceive as racist because they're in a different stratosphere of
Yeah.
racism.
And there's like a veil being lifted, and you're like, oh my God.
Because the monkey stripper thing, I get that. There's history there.
Yeah.
Tire lit, I don't get what that even means
Yeah,
at
that was not
all.
the
Y'all
first
know
place
because you
your
were like,
mind went,
because you
yeah.
were Tommy was like, motherfucker's the worst motherfucker of all time immediately.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? And actually, you said it, TJ. We're like, he's talking about his lips. Why would he talk about someone's lips? And I was like, yeah, you're right. When does a man talk about another man's lips
Yeah.
ever?
When they're racist.
Yeah.
And
When they're racist. They're
true,
racist.
or their chapstick is really shiny. I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't talk
there was a
about
Kennedy
another
one time that had
man's
shiny
lip like
lips because of too much chapstick.
But yeah, no, trades Wilden. This was actually kind of interesting in terms of like, yeah, I don't think there was any like super blockbuster trades to close out the season. I think a lot of people were hoping Deshaun Watson could get out of the Texas situation. A lot of people being him.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure, the Cowboys are not
they
trading
played
anybody.
the Rams and nobody was in the stadium. I think
They didn't need to be. I wish less people would have been in the fucking stadium. It's much. I want that owner to be embarrassed to no end.
There was
because he's a
one
fucking buffoon.
Actually, I remember there was one reporter
Yeah.
that was there. Like from the local stations, they have like the box set up for
Yeah.
their local reporters, and she was like, "First time ever, only person here." And I'm like,
Oh no!
"Dang!" Whenever,
Yeah.
because it was the World Series, of course, but
It didn't matter.
it didn't really
It
matter.
didn't matter.
Speaking of the World Series, we're going to do a little update because this is what the chat is talking about. Like, what is inning? Was the inning? What is the score? And I'm sorry, Tommy, this is going to break your heart.
Damn it. Oh
my god!
That is
Yeah, it's
not
over.
They scored a touchdown. The fuck
yeah, no shit. No shit.
did that happen in baseball?
So that's done. Anyways,
Oh, and I do have some. No, it's not a trash can. I was just gonna do some
God.
bangs off. That's even worse.
that looked
If you
really
look at what
bad.
I'm doing on the camera, that's none of it's working.
Well,
This
hey,
joke.
fellas, if you got to do that shit again to win, just fucking do it. The Patriots did it for years. Like, I don't care. We need a championship. I don't care how we get it.
You got one.
Can Nancy Kerrigan?
Yeah, you got one. They didn't
motherfuckers.
take the one you had that should have been taken away.
No, they don't take them away. And we still got the Clutch City Rockets from 93 and 94.
Damn, that's a long time
It's a
ago.
really
You
long
were
time
like
ago. I remember it.
15. That's fine.
It's 27.
Oh, fair enough. It's a ripe age. It's a ripe age.
Yeah, right.
So now we get.
Throw us to a quick commercial so it's easier for me to edit.
Oh, okay.
Hint:
small.
There's we're going to commercial break.
We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
All right. So now we get to one of the two segments we've done every day since we started
There's
this.
2 more segments?
Yes.
Oh well, this kind of blears together.
Yeah,
It
they
should be
bleed
easy
in.
for you.
Okay.
All right. So the next one is called Attaboy. Who gets your Attaboy this week?
Oh, well.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Look, I don't think he played fantastic. I think there was a lot of missed opportunities. I don't think he played bad. I think he fulfilled exactly what he needed to do. But the most important part was he proved out that, hey, he can beat a competent team, and that's a huge step, and that the Cowboys are willing to rally behind him, more so Dirk, but him.
At least he
And
ain't got Danucci.
yeah, he ain't throwing baseballs.
Oh, you mean Kirkland Carson Wentz? Yeah, he did a good
Yeah.
job.
Side arming the whole time.
Hey,
So
Carson Wentz is popping right now.
No, I'm just saying he looks like him. The red-haired
they're twins.
stepchildren.
So I'm also picking a background quarterback. I'm picking Trevor Simeon just for
Yeah. For slaying the beast.
Yeah.
doing what only Jameis could do this season so far.
Yeah, true. Holy shit, I didn't realize that.
Yes.
And I'm going to stay on this bandwagon. Mighty Mike White will be mine.
Mighty Mike
Mighty Mike,
White.
I love an underdog.
I
man.
respect the shit out of it. I do.
I love an underdog, dude. Like, and he's better than the actual quarterback that they had. God damn.
Well, no, and it's
He is terrible.
It's hard to throw for 400 yards in a video game,
That's
let
what-
alone in real life.
No, you can't throw for 400 yards and be bad. You could be Jameis Winston, which is confusing,
Right.
but you can't be bad.
Nick Foles did it to us one time, but who cares?
Like, yeah, he had a couple like Mike had a couple interceptions, but he had more touchdowns. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And
Yeah.
he got his team a win. Which who's their starting quarterback? I literally forgot. I'm not even
What
bullshit.
for?
Isn't it
Jets.
Darnold?
Yeah, no. Darnold is now in the Panthers.
Oh, that's
Wilson's
embarrassing.
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson. Bench that motherfucker, or just cut him.
Oh, that's what the
Cut
coach
your
said. The
losses.
coach said was like, so is he going to start? He goes, anything's possible, which
That
means,
means he
yeah,
is,
this
yeah.
will ride these till the rails fall off.
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch much football, so I'm going to give my attaboys to the rest of the AFC West for
Helping you the fuck out.
for letting us remain number one
Yeah.
in the AFC West.
You guys are number one then.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. So
We broke a tie with the Chargers. They lost.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I forgot the Chargers are kind of the only one you got to sort of worry
Right,
about.
and they're falling
Yeah,
apart.
they're falling off.
I love it.
They're falling off. And Broncos is in your...
In Broncos,
But they're not.
They,
They're
Oh, yeah, you guys got
where
that
we beat
shit.
them, we're good.
Yeah,
How the
you got
mighty
that.
have fallen, my God.
Yeah, man.
The Chargers, I don't know what's happening with the Chargers, but I'm loving
Falling
it.
off cliffs.
Herbert,
Both of them.
Herbert,
Someone curse that entire... Someone in Vegas
Someone did
cursed
some
the
brujeria,
fuck.
is what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I was throwing spells left and right. There's a lot of shrapnel.
You're like, hey, man,
a lot of
this shit's
shrapnel.
got to work.
Yeah, they're gonna lose that guy. We're gonna lose a coach. They're gonna trade away their best defensive player.
Yeah.
Herbert's gonna just start choking after having a MVP caliber intro.
Yeah.
All sounds correct.
Oh,
All
Mahomes
was accurate.
Mahomes getting kicked in the knee in the head, concussed half a game every
He got
game.
kneed in the fucking head.
That 2 weeks ago?
He's been throwing interceptions like crazy.
Yeah, and his brother and his wife are fucking going insane on fucking TikTok and Twitter.
Yeah.
They're being huge embarrassments.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, go
It is pretty
Patriots.
glorious right now. Yeah.
What? Fuck you.
The Patriots beat the Chargers. They're
Oh no, we don't cheer for them. We cheer for everyone's downfall.
Xavier 91, our fan does.
Hey,
I pray for their downfall.
No,
They're already in the mid.
yeah, they're already trash.
they're normal now.
More downfall.
What if they fire Belichick? Will that make you feel any better?
No, if Belichick, see, you guys get mad at me for being on the show because I just wish ill and death upon a lot of people.
Yes.
with no remorse.
That's not
Necessary.
healthy.
But that is exactly what our next segment is for, and who
It is.
It's Dia de los Muertos. Who are you gonna murder? Dia de los Muertos. No, kidding.
You don't. That's not what they do on that day.
No, we make them
Like
take
Coco,
them
how do you not know this?
Well, it's just take a lap. You pick a player that fucked up, and you say, "Hey, man, take a lap because he fucked up." So for me, it's pretty easy. It's AJ Green.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah, I think he wins.
I
Oh,
don't.
absolutely.
Controller disconnect, man. It's not
Straight
good.
up.
It's not good.
Good God.
It was very bad, actually.
Oh, can I say mine next?
I mean,
go ahead.
just one more note on AJ Green. I was like, for them to go down on the, it would look like an epic comeback, and then just he retired in the middle of that play.
He totally
He lost his will to live.
Can I go next?
Yes.
Carson Wentz. Fucking Carson Wentz. You can't win a game, huh? But you can lose one because you suck.
Colts
Can't
lost,
stand-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trash.
They're not very good.
No, Carson Wentz is
Who are
trash.
no, the entire organization from top.
Not
TJ,
from- they have
two
a-
bo- no,
they've-
top to bottom.
They're-
Pure garbage.
they have, like,
Their stadium
two good
sucks.
players.
It's a fucking hanger.
No,
Their stadium is a hanger.
They're about an average
They're
team
not.
that,
They're below average.
they actually have a chance to.
They don't.
They're in second place in their division.
Look at the fucking division.
Actually, they do have a chance of making the playoffs now because
they do.
King Henry's dead,
Yeah.
and
And
died.
Adrian Peterson is going to save the day, I guess.
Yeah, that would take a lap. Was his
Yeah.
foot bone for breaking?
Yeah, that's a good one.
You
That's
are
actually-
on pace for a fucking Madden-esque NFL rushing record, and then your foot just broke. So it's not him. He's
It
not the one to take a lap.
happens.
I want whatever fucking thing that fucked up in his ankle to take a lap
Wow.
individually.
I had
That is
to-
fair.
I had
That
the
hurts.
Titans organization taking a lap. That was actually
I'm okay
my pick
with
before
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly because, I like Adrian Peterson. I really do, actually. No.
Dillywack has a question. Is it
Yeah.
better to be a Texans fan or a Lions fan right now?
Lions.
No.
100% Lions.
Lions have
Without
cool,
a doubt.
Lions have cool colors.
They have good colors, and there's hope there.
Actually,
It is no hope in Houston. It is zero hope in Houston.
I straight up asked one of my like knee deep in NFL analyst type
Yeah.
friends. I was like, "Hey, so the Texans," and he straight up was like, "Nah." He was like, "I don't want to have a conversation on this because
No.
there's nothing we can analyze.
It's nothing
They're
to
screwed."
talk about.
Yeah, but the Lions are in Detroit.
Again,
Yeah, have you seen Houston? It's underwater half the year.
it's a bowl. It's
Exactly.
a literal bowl, and it smells kind of bad, but it's my city, and I love it.
It actually smells pretty bad.
But know there's hope anywhere. Hell, the Browns had hope for decades. Why? Because they didn't have a chaplain running the fucking thing into the ground. And they didn't have a dumbass owner who is literally the dumbest motherfucker in the world. We don't have hopes because we have herpes and his name is Jack Easterby. That's
You already talked about him for 3 hours apparently
I know,
the other
man.
day. I just
I
want to
need
make sure.
therapy.
We pressed the Texans button. We shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. So
But no, but yeah,
Go Braves.
the Texans organization. There was a lot of options out there, and I
you
don't.
mean Titans organization?
Yeah, Titans organization. Excuse me, not the Titans organization. There's a lot of options out there for running back. Could have traded for something. You could have.
That's what I would've thought.
Yeah, you could have done something, and you chose Adrian Peterson, who, as a player, I like.
As a human.
As a human, I like. As a player, I don't think he's going to be able to bring the impact you're hoping for. Mainly because at 34 as a running back, you're basically 65.
Basically.
So you guys can leave that waiver wire alone because I lost Derrick Henry, so I'm gonna have to pick up where he left off.
Yeah.
So
You're and the worst part is they have a.
Wait, did you have Derrick Henry?
I did have Derrick Henry. I had Derrick Henry
man.
and Kareem Hunt.
he's human now.
Jesus.
So I have Austin. No,
Can
no.
bleed.
I got Cordarrelle Patterson. I have Austin Eckler still.
That's no.
That ain't no Derrick Henry.
Eckler's fun.
Yeah, he'll help
No,
you out.
oh yeah, and then I got Adrian Peterson. If you guys shut the fuck up and don't pick him in the waiver wire.
I will not. I don't think any of us will.
Yeah,
No.
I'm
good.
You're,
He's
yeah,
all
your.
Oh, I
you,
also
man.
got Khalil Herbert from the Bears.
I'll pick
don't know who
Frank
that is.
Gore before
Khalil
I pick
Herbert.
Oh, okay.
But
like the Bears.
if before we go into our pick'ems, right, which is the
Yeah.
last thing to close out with, we'll do two quick headlines, just because I wanted to make sure we touched them.
Yeah.
Number one, Calvin Ridley is out indefinitely. Who?
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley. Yeah.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Due to personal reasons.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't it mental reasons? He's like, I
said
need to take a
mental
break.
health. Yeah.
Well, he said, he was like, it's First of all, good on you, Calvin Ridley, for being like, hey, it's personal, which means it's personal. Mm-hmm. I don't have to say any more than that.
Right.
Which is great because I think more people, need to keep their lives private. You don't have to advertise what's going on in your life. But also, he came out in the following statement and was like, hey, I need some time to get my mental health right. Once again, Twitter was being Twitter, so fuck y'all for that. But for being honest and open about your mental health and being like, hey, I need to take a break away until I can get myself right. Kudos to you, because at the end of the day, multimillionaire or not, it is a job. And he is human.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Andrew Luck for starting that whole shit. Because Andrew Luck was like, my mental health was fucking bullshit. That's why I
Yeah.
retired. And
Yeah, his
and-
body and his mental health.
Right.
is
He's just like, I
bullshit.
can't fucking do this anymore.
They
And
still
so,
Colts still call him at literally every season to come back. Like the owner's like, well, yeah, I hope Andrew one day he'll
on that
come
note-
back. But
On that note, there's an internet rumor that Philip Rivers is coming back.
well, he called.
he called the Saints to be like, hey, baby.
Yeah, it was like, hey, you need help.
Remember when you drafted me? Who's your daddy, huh?
I found a babysitter for my 25 kids.
That's why he wants to play again.
Yeah, he said this
That
home,
mis- yeah,
this
that
home life
home
shit
shit.
sucks.
Well, I heard his team
Why
missed
the guy- he doesn't even know how many kids he has. Like, where the fuck did you come from?
Right?
Yeah. So
Like Dewey Cox just has different kids from different generations.
I heard his high school team made the playoffs, and then that's when he called the Saints.
He's just over there drilling high school kids, being like, all right, I'm going to make you guys all NFL caliber. Get down for your fucking up downs.
dear
Hey,
God.
you know what? Integrate it young. But yeah, wanted to make sure that we gave a shout out to that. Good on you for Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, I'm proud.
Yeah, man.
And then the last headline, real quick, is that OBJ hates Cleveland, and we knew this from the get go.
and,
we
his,
always know.
and his daddy
And
hates
his
him
dad
as
hates
well.
him.
Dad
And
hates
LeBron
him.
James too. Apparently, he's a Dallas fan, so that makes sense. But yeah, free the man. He's got Baker Mayfield as a fucking quarterback. Like,
No, he doesn't.
is he out still?
Yeah, he's still out this week.
Well, he's trash.
So then
it
who's their
doesn't-
quarterback?
Case Keenum.
Who the fuck is a Case Keenum?
He was one of our.
That sounds like a
quarterbacks.
sexual deviant disease. Oh man, I got a case of the Case Keenums, man.
He's a Coug and a Texan. I love Case Keenum.
Yeah, bro. You don't remember when the Vikings were good for like 5 years
Tom,
ago?
That was Case Keenum.
I don't.
Yeah.
You called me one night crying that you were worried that you had a case of the Keenums.
Baker played.
All right.
Baker played last week. I was wrong.
Yeah, I was about to say I thought. Well, who the fuck can tell? Because he's terrible. And he ain't getting paid. This is a contract year. He ain't getting shit.
I don't like drama queen receivers.
I would just
They're
start
the best
Case Keenum.
ones.
They're not anymore.
They're not like there's too many like
We haven't had a TO in a while.
Yeah, I was about
right.
to say Cooper Kupp is the best.
OBJ is the last one,
Look,
really.
I don't think I don't think he is a guru, a future sight wielder like Antonio Brown, who was actually
No, actually,
right
he was
in
one of them.
yeah, he was
Yeah, I was
actually
about to say.
right in leaving the Raiders. But dude,
Amari Cooper is silent as shit. He just says
Yeah.
something once in a
Amari
while.
Cooper's
DeAndre
awesome.
Hopkins doesn't say
Actually,
shit.
Amari Cooper was like, I'm the greatest receiver ever. And then
They asked him.
no, and they dropped the ball several times, and he's going to
not.
do it in the playoffs again. Watch.
But he hasn't dropped
In
the
the
ball.
words
He
of-
just
in the
he
words
just,
of
he caught the
Bruno-
winning touchdown this week.
In the words of Bruno Mars, don't believe me, just watch. Who he stole from Trinidad James, if I'm not mistaken.
But he still doesn't.
I like I like the Cowboys receivers. They don't say much.
No.
They really don't. Actually,
Apparently, CD Lamb though has been fined $65,000 this year already.
Yes.
oh,
he's
he
gonna be a
taunts. Yeah, he
problem.
taunts.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
if there's one that's going to be a problem, it's CD Lamb for sure.
But like
I
you
mean,
know,
No,
$25,000 was waiving.
He's
No.
winning number 88, man. A lot comes with that number with the Dallas Cowboys,
No,
homie.
you need a wholesome receiver like, oh, fuck, I forgot his name.
Danny
Hunter
Amendola.
Renfro. Catches the ball, looks like a grocery store bagger.
He's a slot receiver.
Exactly.
You can go to the grocery store to find a slot receiver. any person in the grocery
Every
store.
Raiders game, I get mad at Hunter Renfro because
he's
a
amazing.
breeze looks like it knocks him down every
Doesn't-
time.
no,
Yeah.
he's a steady little dude.
No, anytime he gets bullied
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
you're
line,
right. He does. He trips a little bit, but he catches it. He's a position.
He's a possession
He's a
receiver.
possession guy.
Who else was a possession receiver? Tim Brown.
I feel
He
like
wasn't flashy.
what is it?
Terrell Owens.
Ruggs and Waller were your better weapons, but that was at the beginning of the season when Waller was still an option.
My all-time favorite Texan, Andre Johnson, quiet as shit. I didn't know what the fuck he sounded like until he retired. Mm-hmm. Like,
more players should be like O linemen.
yeah,
Right?
none of them speak.
Yeah. Actually, have you ever seen an O lineman blink or talk?
I don't know what the fuck Jeff Saturday sounds like. I know what he looks like because he was that good.
I mean, he's on ESPN.
I don't watch E ESPN.
Yeah, good. But no, Houston, since they have no superstars, they let Laramie Tunsil talk all the time.
Who the fuck is Laramie Tunsil?
He's our left tackle.
That also sounds like a sexually transmitted disease.
Oh, you know where you knew him? You remember that draft night with the gas mask? With the marijuana gas mask?
Even
That is Laramie Tunsil.
less.
Yeah.
No, but see, I more to me, actually, they are the people who I want to see on the forefront. I would love to get the voice.
He's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, because apparently, actually, there was an announcer over the weekend who was like talking on an old lineman, and they were like, "Yeah, motherfucker says 5 words." And they were actually, but he was super excited because someone asked him what his
I
opinion
am Groot.
was. Yeah,
I am Groot.
that's pretty much what it was.
Thank you very much.
He was like, they were like, yeah, his eyes lit up because they were like, no one ever asked me anything, and he was like, yeah. I was like, but
Give him some
he says
love.
like 5 words.
Right. That's called discipline. That's called doing your job.
Exactly.
You know? None of the bullshit.
But
Well-
yeah, OBJ, suck it up, dude. You get paid lots of money. Just ride the wave and then
Guy wants
bounce.
to go to a contender. I don't blame him.
No, that's fine to go to a contender. I'm
He's
just not a
in
fan.
a contender. Like
No, it's not.
I was just saying, the Brown with the AFC being what it is, it's very much an whole division that's like now you hold it, now you hold it. Like there's no straight number 1 team right now.
Anymore.
I-
Not since the Patriots died. you're right.
I know you're feeling on Baker Mayfield, semicolon, however, comma. I think that the Browns, offensively speaking, and just as a team speaking,
Defensively
they
speaking,
Oh, no.
they have the pieces there.
I was about to say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say they're not a crew. They are. That's a squad.
yeah,
But he will lose you games.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Single-handedly.
he has
will lose
he
you
has
games.
never been bought in.
Yeah.
Therefore, they've never really been able to maximize the chance, and no one wants to take him because he's a problem. He's an $8 million liability, like Skip said. He was like, "Yo, people consider him like that. He's a cap space liability
And a diva.
and a diva." He had it. He had it set up at the Giants. Yeah. He did. Like, he was the name face of that franchise. You just have to suck it up until Daniel Jones would have loved him.
yeah.
I don't know if he would love Daniel Jones.
I don't love Daniel Jones.
No one does.
No one
Take
He,
that nickname
he
away.
reminds me of Xerox paper.
That's a good comparison.
Just
That is
blank.
I don't know how the fuck, but that's like
It
the
works,
best
right?
comparison.
I'm like Daniel Jones. You know what? I used him as a thumbnail for last week's episode because
Yeah.
he had the Monday night game, and he looked like like Xerox paper to me.
I feel like if that was his Instagram, Just the little icon or whatever.
Yeah, the X, the Xerox.
Just Xerox paper. Like,
What if
oh,
it was-
Danny Jones.
No,
What if
literally.
it was like the Mr. Paperclip thing that helps you?
Oh, he is Mr. Paperclip.
See,
Would you like me to play football right now?
I want you
No.
to go ahead and search up Daniel on Google. First picture that pops up, it probably is Daniel Jones. I don't know. It's
If
just
not,
No, it would
it'll
be-
look enough alike.
Nope. It's whoa. That's cool that Daniel Balloon, the French chef, owns the name Daniel.
I thought that was
Is he from
Daniel
California?
I don't know. No, I'm just reading the name, man. I don't know what the fuck he is.
been
Look, no. Now I want you to look at. Oh, Daniel Kaluuya though is the images.
Oh, we'll take that.
Kaluuya. Fuck it. We're doing this.
We're
This
just
is a
saying
Weird
generic-
sidebar. Look up Samuel. See what comes up in Google. Not the images though.
He's feeding his own eagle.
No.
Tommy
Pickems.
Tommy Marcos.
No.
And Taylor.
No.
Absolutely not. Girls will pop up
Swift.
for me.
Taylor Swift will pop.
Yeah.
Okay, Tommy.
We'll do this.
Bahama.
That's a compass thing.
Yeah, I was about to say this is a topic for a Compost
But I'm a
episode.
forget.
Well, we got you.
I'll write it down in the notes.
Pickems time. I'm excited.
Yeah,
This
we
is
got
the
him
easy-
here for the first time.
I was about to say this
Fun.
is the easiest pick'ems that
Oh,
I've
it's
seen.
one of
in-
those
It's one of
tight
those
weeks.
weeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
So my lead will stretch.
yeah, it actually.
Well, I mean, I can
Recap them. Let them know
catch
where
up
we're
a
at.
little bit here.
So we all had terrible weeks. I mean, as
Except
far
Jordan. Jordan abstained and beat everybody except me.
Really? Nice.
Y'all did really bad somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was a
did
bad
terrible.
week.
But I mean, I thought that was universal because I was watching other people talk about their pick'ems during the Monday night game, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not alone on being terrible this week." I mean, I thought there was a lot of upsets. Like the Cards were favored by 6 points,
Yeah.
and they lost. I'm not sure what the stat line was, but I'm pretty sure we were all pretty set on the Falcons were going to beat the Panthers. Apparently, Sam was not.
He wasn't.
No, he was the only one that was right. He picked the Panthers to beat
Panthers.
the Falcons. Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't believe in the Falcons. They're not good.
Hard to believe.
They're not a good team.
Well, that's what made that hard. They were
Right.
both bad.
They both
Right.
suck. So it's like, and plus it's it's a division game, right?
Yeah.
And those can go either way
Anything
anytime.
goes.
Yeah.
Colts Titans. I think only TJ was right.
you could
about.
show them.
Bill. We all picked the Bills. I mean, that's
Yeah,
easy.
well,
We all picked the Bengals. That was
I
enough.
mean, goddamn. I mean, can you blame us for that one?
Wait, am I
We all picked the
first pick?
Browns.
Where am I?
You're the third. You're middle.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
know Mike White existed.
Then what do we got next? We got the Steelers and the Browns. We all picked the Browns, and we all ate crow. What
Eagles,
else?
Lions.
Eagles, Lions. That was kind of a mix.
How is that a mix?
Who voted for the Lions?
Please
You
tell me
did.
I didn't say the Lions would win that.
And
game.
Marcos did.
Me and TJ picked the Lions.
I picked Jared Goff. I need to go cut my tongue.
Well, the Eagles have also not been great. We all picked the Rams over the Texans, which is another.
The easiest one ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Yes. I didn't watch it.
I watched it.
I didn't.
I didn't.
It was hilarious.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, it's
didn't-
nothing but comedy.
I didn't need to watch it. I knew.
Yeah.
We all picked the Bears over the 49ers, and only one of us got it right.
It was close.
It was.
I got it right.
Word.
I got it right.
Did you go for 49ers?
Oh, 49ers. Because I was just like, fuck it.
Chargers over We all picked the Chargers, except for fucking Sam.
Not pick the Chargers.
No, it says Patriots.
No, the last one's who won.
Okay.
So we all got that one.
We all got that
Yeah,
one.
that one. So yeah, like you can already see, all our pick'ems were garbage.
Seahawks, Jags, Bucks. We all lost the Bucks.
Yeah.
Broncos, Washington, coin toss. Cowboys was a sweep.
Yeah.
Tommy picked Vikings. You got
Cowboys was not a sweep.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I picked.
You picked the Vikings.
I picked the Vikings.
So Tommy, you got 5 wins. Jordan gets a wash with 8 wins. If you abstain, you get them either even or +1. So he got 8. TJ got 5 wins. Marcus got 6 wins. I got 11 wins.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That will be the same here. I'm dead. I'm ready to do some solid pick'ems.
And then for the audio listeners, real quick, we can
peeps.
switch it. I just need to be able to read it. Jordan's sitting at 70 and 51. TJ is sitting at 75, 48, 46.
46.
Marcos is at 77, 44. And I'm at 84, 37.
God,
So there's some ground to gain.
what's Tommy at?
I'm dead last.
Tommy is at Tommy's at what?
You might have done the math wrong.
I didn't do. Yeah, I might have done the math. I might have forgot Tommy. Tommy doesn't exist anymore.
And I think.
Hold on, go back up. Go back up then, please. All the way to the last week's. I can do the math real quick because Tommy only won 5 games.
Yeah, that should be pretty
So
easy.
What? Tommy wasn't on last week.
How have you been doing this?
It's here. He did the last 2 weeks. So Tommy was at 61. Go to the next week.
Tommy had 12 wins.
No, that's including. So go down to the next one. So 61 plus 6. So 67.
62 plus 6 is 68.
Sure.
Okay.
How the fuck did you two leave?
73.
Yeah, trust this dude.
73.
Yeah.
Yeah, so technically you are
Dead
in.
last.
Why that?
You're
ahead of
Jordan's
Jordan.
last. Because I'm not good at math, my
I
friend.
was like, well, y'all both are like, TJ.
TJ, and this is non-diegetic people out there. You do my taxes.
Yeah, I'm about to say you are the money
You
man,
do my
so
taxes. And when we start making money off this thing,
You're a human
you're
calculator.
going to be shaving off as much as you can from the books because I'm not going to know.
Get on one of those little green visors.
I've been gonna.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. I have
And
to
one
do
of
this
those
company's
yeah,
tax.
Clicky clacky keyboards.
Still don't know
Who do you
what the
think
fuck
does
that
this?
thing is.
Who do you think will be doing this place's tax?
We are net minus $100 usually at the Mexcellence.
Oh, the IRS. The IRS back tax.
Net $100. I spent $300, $600 on the tournament alone this year.
I spent
Right off.
Don't talk to me about what I spend on monthly hosting and whatnot. We made $5 off Anchor though. We're making it, baby.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, we'll take that.
Thank you, Anchor.
Trending
Listen to
upward.
Anchor, sponsored by Anchor.
Well,
You probably heard the pre-roll already.
Who's
I just
ready
realized.
for?
Pickems. So, on the note of making it, someone made this garbage ass the worst Thursday football game I've ever
I was
heard
like-
of.
Oh, it has to be bad.
Damn, Marcus, you don't usually have that
Yeah, I've
vitriol.
never-
I was
yeah.
like,
Dumb, hoe ass, stupid
black
ass,
vitriol.
yeah, I was like,
bitch ass Thursday night football.
I was scared.
Whole ass, trick ass, bitch ass.
Well, last Thursday night, we had the really great game that ended with AJ Green being retarded.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
being an idiot, right? Well, I mean,
Wait, did you say that word?
I forgot.
Terrible,
Sorry.
man. Okay, we all get one terrible off-color joke today.
you
Yeah.
already.
I already used. I've used the next.
You
three-
are
I have
done
to-
for
I-
the
yeah, next 3 weeks, I'm out.
Yes.
You used up all of it one time.
And it was a shitty
I've
one too.
never
Wasn't even
been
that
short.
good.
I was like, you didn't really just.
Yeah, I
He-
just looked at you. I could look.
No,
like,
but it was the way I sold it was showed that it was a lack of emphasis and genuineness in it. It just needed to leave my brain.
Oh, God.
It needed to leave my brain.
So-
No, it didn't.
He
Do you want
used
it to
up.
fester? Because it would have festered.
He used up his tokens and took out a loan and is now in debt.
Yeah, I gotta get more Nook coins.
He's in the negatives. Yeah.
To get a lot of goodwill to build back up.
So what is this terrible ass?
Colts
Thursday
versus
game?
Jets.
I want Jets, baby. Mighty
Mighty is fucking it up for me right now.
Mike
man.
White. I want him. I'm gonna buy in, all in,
Do
baby.
Mighty Mike. I've committed to
Call it
Mighty
the
Mike.
Yets, baby.
And I hate the Colts, so yeah, no, this
Colts or
actually
whatever.
easy.
But if you're gonna throw 400 yards against who they play,
They played the Bengals.
Bengals. That's
Yeah,
the
they
number
play a
one
good team.
team.
that's
in their
not a
division.
small feat.
No, they was. And the Bengals played like it was still a close
the Colts
game.
are no Bengals.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Joe Burrow was Joe Burrow, and they
Right.
still lost.
I'm also going to be taking the Jets just because of that showing. If I eat shit because of this, it won't be the first time.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
He's trying to get that gain back. Trying to.
Hell yeah!
Trying to
But
gain
also, I
those
feel like the
pieces.
Colts will be more motivated because the fact that Titans lost Derrick Henry,
Yes.
and so they now genuinely have a shot.
Yeah.
What am I saying? Can I? Yeah, switch.
No.
No,
No, you can switch.
Yeah,
You can switch.
Until we move on.
Yeah. Give me Colts.
So you can switch up until Thursday night. Shit.
I didn't know that part.
Oh, I didn't know. I made that up right now.
Okay.
I just don't want to upload that.
He's not going to open this document till next Tuesday. You
Yeah.
cannot change after we leave. That'll
Yeah,
be it.
yeah. Once I close that app, it's locked.
That's fair.
The next list is what I'm saying. This is the easiest week to make picks. It's the Raiders and the Giants. Raiders versus the Giants.
Well, time out. The Giants have been putting up.
Raiders.
For that one.
TJ, you're going to jump twice?
It is not.
I didn't say that. Raiders.
Look
I was about to say.
look at from a completely inappropriate field standpoint.
Yeah.
Losing a top wide receiver is hard.
Your team
We're
rallies.
fine.
Yeah, your team knows how to rally.
You know why? Because Hunter Renfro.
Hey,
And
maybe
Ren-
he gets moved.
in
Yeah,
Renfro,
maybe.
we trust.
I like Hunter Renfro. So I hope
He needs to
gets a
stop
good-
punt returning. He's gonna get hurt. I'm gonna cry.
Why the fuck does he? Why is he doing that?
Because he's
No
young.
punt
He's
returners.
gonna get his
yeah,
head
because he's
knocked off.
young. Yeah,
Yeah, no, don't do that to a kid.
he's shifty. Anyway,
So the Raiders are going to win. They're a better team. They're a better unit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're actually making a good argument that I don't know if they'll beat, like, the Chargers or something.
Well, look, from an objective point of view, and it's like I said, it's shitty to talk football after a situation like this, but a once in a lifetime talent with that type of speed, you cannot recreate or build off of. So now what was once a ceiling that the Raiders, the defenders had to defend, they no longer can. They dropped the safety down, and you got to hope that Waller, who's being double teamed every fucking game, doesn't get double teamed every fucking game. Renfro's too short. Brian Edwards is not nearly he's not fast. He's a possession big receiver. Yeah. So we're gonna have to get a lot of gritty points in the middle of the field, which is not good for Derek Carr because that's not his forte.
But y'all, they just got to get creative. But they can still do it.
They got to get creative without a coach.
Scratch that. I'm going Giants.
Nice.
Reason being, I think Saquon's back this week.
Oh, that makes no. He'll get.
Wait,
hurt.
why did you put it under Tony's?
Saquon will get hurt walking out the tunnel. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
But also the Giants, I think that the thing with the Giants is they're genuinely almost there. Like they were almost there on the Cowboys. They were.
Well, Tony's out also though.
And TJ's sponsored by Xerox.
Oh, Kadarius Toney.
Yes, he is out.
I'll just still take my chances.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I mean, this isn't fun unless we take chances.
Right. That's what makes this what it is.
This man has like an 84-point gap. I got to make up somehow.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm beating NFL analysts right now at this point.
Yeah, no
We're
shit.
all actually being NFL analysts.
Yeah,
for the
why
most
are we not doing that shit?
Hey,
Show up with glasses and just have all we got to do is have papers in front of us that we never read and start yelling a lot. That's
dude,
all
we have evidence. We've been charting this shit every week, and we've not been fudging our numbers.
No.
Let's go to Vegas with this shit. What are we talking about?
I was about to
we should be
say,
betting.
What are
said
we
that-
doing?
I said that last time when Tommy won 11 in a row, and he was like, "I will lose all your money."
But that said, I don't
have no
know.
confidence in myself.
I don't know what over unders mean in betting. So
I'll teach you.
I'm
about
dumb.
that. Yeah.
Numbers.
Continue.
Well, next one's also pretty easy. Falcons Saints.
that easy?
Saints.
Yeah, they don't have their quarterback, but they have two running backs that are amazing.
Yeah, but I mean,
And Sean Payton. So
I
yeah, I'm
really
going
don't know
Saints.
what happens with the Falcons, though.
That's a weird
They're
fucking
weird.
team.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
All right, he is taking
Wow.
risks today. I love it. No risk it, no biscuit.
Look, if
Right?
we play
If you don't pay no
conservative all
tolls,
week
you don't
this
get no
week,
rolls.
That's 3 gutsy choices in a row.
That is some good.
Guts. These are gutsy choices. That's going to be our new catchprise.
I like
Gutsy choice of the week.
choices, yeah.
What did you say?
sparkles when it's yeah.
No, I was thinking more
Who's the
slime.
Yeah.
No, who's playing?
Falcons Saints.
Oh, I said Saints.
Okay.
I like the Saints as a unit more. If that makes
I like
yeah.
the coaching. I'm like, yeah,
I like everything about the Saints
Same.
more. I just think the Falcons are just such a big question mark.
yeah, sporadic.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to evaluate them.
And the Saints are a big question mark without their fucking quarterback.
Yeah, they didn't really before though.
Yes, they did. Stop it. He was playing his ball. He was playing.
It's the best he's ever done.
He was playing his damnedest.
Best he's ever done. but
So
he's
Joe
still-
Flacco to the Saints.
So
I hate the Saints for that.
quick question
Yeah.
because the chat asked. With the Pats beating the Chargers, do you think the people will get scared that Bill is getting close to resurrecting the old empire?
Shut up. Shut up.
Bill Belichick is a walking corpse. Yeah, I give him 1 to 2 more years and he's out.
I mean,
that-
so is the Emperor. So
He is Palpatine.
Look, who was that backup quarterback that he made look amazing when Tom Brady broke his leg?
Garoppolo?
No, other one earlier that ended up going to the Chiefs afterwards. You guys remember that guy?
I don't.
Fuck, what was his name? Because remember when Tom Brady snapped his leg in half and he was out.
Yeah.
And
All
then
I
there was that
remember
backup
is
quarterback,
Matt Castle.
Matt
Matt
Castle.
Castle,
Was
yeah.
it Matt
That
Castle?
was Matt Castle.
Yeah, it's Matt Castle.
Was not Matt Castle. Give me a moment. I'll look it up. The point is,
Xavier knows.
Yeah,
It's Matt Castle.
Matt Castle.
sure. Oh, okay, then you're right.
I mean,
Point
yes,
being, that was a fluke.
Bill Belichick is good
not a
at
good
making
coach.
shitty people look
The
better.
chat's just saying Castle over and over again. now.
Yeah, we already know it's Castle. Just let him do that. All right.
It was Kyle Orton. I'm sorry. I just
I was a fan of Kyle Orton. I know it wasn't him.
no. Because real sidebar in that era of quarterbacks, my favorite is Jay Cutler. I hated him, but because he was just
Smoking
like
Jay Cutler.
Yeah, one because he looked like he was drunk all the time, and two,
feel like-
halfway like near the end of his career, he's like, "Oh, I have diabetes."
Oh my, that's not
He was just
funny.
playing.
He was just so
No.
random.
He was playing in the NFL with the amount of blood tests and physical training, and having to be at the peak physical condition. And majority of his career, he had diabetes, did not know, and then started. And then when he started kind of falling off, he's like, I don't feel very good. Let me go get tested out. Oh, I'm diabetic. Throws for like 100 more yards the next couple games.
Jay Cutler's a failure.
That is, of course, of course. I don't like him. He's a Bronco,
Yeah.
but
I was
still,
about to say, let me
delightful.
and
just-
an anti-vaxxer.
Oh, fuck him
Yeah,
too.
he's terrible.
Anti-vaxxer that dated Tony Loren.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's how
I mean,
deep down that rabbit hole.
I'd do that out of spite just to say I did it.
I would not.
Tommy Lorraine? I would do it to get all of my rage out. I'd be the
should hate
happiest man in the
yourself.
world. Huh?
You should hate yourself.
Hey, stop it.
Let's go.
Bills versus Jags.
We got 11 minutes.
Come on, man. Can I just say unanimous Bills?
We'll take the Williams.
Wait, Bills versus the who?
Jags.
I'm not that crazy. Bills. Bills.
Yeah.
No, right William on mine. That's how much they're gonna win.
Buffalo Williams.
That's a new shirt idea.
I like that.
Buffalo.
Going to
That's actually
nicknames
a
next
really
week.
good shirt.
Yeah.
That's actually a new nickname for a quarterback. We got to find someone named Buffalo Williams.
Buffalo Williams. Is it a cowboy? Is it an old cowboy from the Wild
You'll
West?
never
or a
know.
quarterback?
You'll never know.
We
But
don't
he'll
know.
win a shootout.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
That should be your new Teddy Martinez or your Madden
No,
game.
Tito Gutierrez stays the same. Always.
Next game will be Browns versus Bengals. It's probably the most competitive game on this
Bengals.
list so far.
It's not.
What?
It's not going to be.
Bengals gonna have that get right.
Bengals.
Bengals.
They have a wide receiver who doesn't. I mean, the Browns have a wide receiver who legitimately hates their organization. That's too much drama for them right now.
And they have Baker Mayfield at quarterback. Like that alone.
But his commercials are so lovely. I love him. And his commercials.
I think he's doing more commercials than touchdowns.
He lives in the
He
stadium. It's so cute and
So
whimsical.
does Kanye.
That was diabolical. That was diabolical. See,
yeah, that's a compass, right?
Baker living in that stadium, fun and whimsical. Kanye living in the fucking Florida stadium, like the goddamn Phantom of the Opera.
It's like Howard Hughes.
Did you see him in the in
Yeah,
the
it's
rafters
creepy
just
as shit,
watching the
man.
game like Batman?
The opera, yes, that's exactly
He's
what
the
it's
fucking
And the
Phantom
haze
of
coming
the
out.
mask and all.
That was fucking weird.
Oh, God.
Kanye was just in the rafters
That is a
at the
horror
fucking
movie.
game.
Jesus.
All for that album to suck.
Oh, the album's terrible.
That weekend song's cool. Hurricane. I like it.
Pats versus Panthers.
I don't know.
Panthers.
Pats versus Panthers? No, Pats. Panthers. I don't know what's happening.
I will also take the Pats.
I will take the
The power of the Black Panther. That's what I'll take.
Panther. Pats.
Pats just beat the Chargers last week.
Pats.
You have to go through me to you beat these guys eventually. You got to go through me though, so you have to pick opposite of me.
Pats.
That's true.
You
either
can't
pick what he
wash.
picks or you.
Yeah, you pick what I pick. Or you the washer. You beat me. Come on.
There's so many weeks left. You can
I
catch
have
up.
plenty.
It's not
Yeah,
really.
we're not
It's
even
like-
halfway.
Well, almost.
You're halfway. It's week 9.
Yeah.
It's week 8, right?
No,
Yeah.
we're going into week
We're
9.
going into week now.
We're going into week 9.
So this is like
And
the
this
half-
only
this
they added a week. They added a week.
yeah, that's why I said there's a whole
Oh,
other
yeah.
extra week.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
By the way, we haven't got to it yet, but we will. I hate the new playoff structure. I'm gonna say that already.
Oh, everyone gets in.
No, 3. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one is Broncos at Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Look, we beat the Vikings with Cooper Rush. I think we're fine against the Broncos, and I just
Hey,
screwed our team over.
Teddy.
Therefore, I am picking the Cowboys.
Hey, the Bridgewater man. Bridge over troubled water.
Teddy B.
He's fine. He don't got a pass rush no more. He just lost it in one day.
Oh, you're right.
Hey, look, Tommy.
He lost his entire
Cowboys,
pass
yeah, I
rush.
forgot about that.
Even then, the
We
Raiders
just-
neutralized that motherfucker. So
Literally just
They-
lost 1 million.
Yeah, I'm about to say they. How do you give up on your season at 4-4? We know it was a fugazi 4-4, but
Yeah.
still,
yeah,
you know,
they were undefeated. They were real deal. People told
I
me.
never said that
Ooh,
shit.
Fugazi 4-4. I
Yeah.
like that.
Hey, that's another T-shirt.
I don't know what it means. Is that racist term?
No.
No.
Okay.
Vikings at Ravens. Purple.
I don't. These are. I don't know. The Vikings, they're good.
Where are they at?
D,
They're at Ravens.
They're at Ravens.
Give me the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens.
No, last time I did that shit, I lost. I'm going Vikings.
Give me Lamar fast.
Yeah. I'm
That being said, shout out to Eric Kendricks, Hoover High School alumni. He's very good.
oh,
Just went to my high school.
that's fine. Hey, hometown hero.
No, but if he like quarterback spies Lamar, he's a Butkus Award winner. He should be all right. So that might be a fun thing to watch.
I mean, I think we're already in afternoon games. I'm probably. I don't know.
Where you leaning, Marcos?
No. This one's easy. I'm still going with Lamar Fast.
Yeah, okay.
Lamar Fast, baby.
Yeah.
Man, this is going to be a good or bad week for you, TJ.
I'm betting on black.
You are. You really
I'm
are.
betting on black every time.
Actually-
I'm betting on white, actually.
This might be the hardest choice.
Oh.
No, this is the hardest one of this week. Texans at Dolphins.
It's not hard at all. Dolphins.
Dolphins. The Dolphins almost gave the Bills a run
Actually,
for
you
their
know
money.
what?
Dolphins. I'm
going
going
Texans,
Dolphins.
actually.
Why would you do that to your life?
Tyrod Taylor's playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm also going Texans.
I'm going Miami.
This one could go either way, honestly.
I think the Texans had their back broken like Batman.
Oh, wait, fuck. Is Tyrod playing? Yeah, he is playing. So, yeah, I'm going Tyrod.
Well, the Texans have been Solomon Grundy for like this whole season, and they're still not a terrible record.
Well, we went against the top defenses literally our entire schedule, which just wasn't fair.
They've been training.
That's kicking somebody with like one leg in the nuts. Like, it's not even fair. It really isn't. So this is like the first even game since Jacksonville that we've had. So, yeah.
I don't believe you.
On which part?
I don't know. I just said it.
I mean, that was super even. You weren't even at home turf. It was in England, wasn't it?
No. I think it was in Jacksonville, actually.
Oh. What'd you pick?
Oh, I already picked the Dolphins.
Yeah. I picked the Texans.
You're right. That was tough.
Hey, I'm just glad the Raiders aren't being shipped overseas every fucking year because we have a new stadium now.
Yeah.
There was near the end of Oakland, we were playing fucking every London game ever, and I hated
London,
it.
Or
Mexico City.
Yeah.
Mexico. And it was always our home game, so fuck
Studio
yeah.
Azteca.
The Raiders
Well, I
were
mean, 'cause
like,
they were always
"Man,
rooting for y'all."
fuck this Mexico City field, bro.
Hey, Estadio Azteca was dope as shit.
I mean, yeah, they had
and laser pointers in quarterbacks' eyes. I remember.
I remember too.
I remember.
Loved it. All right.
Chargers versus Eagles.
Chargers, Eagles. The Chargers, I'm starting to begin to not know what the fuck is happening.
I'm going to go
with them.
Chargers.
But I'm going to go. They need to get right game.
Chat is like, say tie when the Texans play the Dolphins. I dare you.
Actually,
Actually, you know what? If you get a tie, if you pick tie and it's
Yeah,
a
how does that
tie,
work?
you get 5 points.
okay.
You'll get 5 That's so
You get
random to pick a
something.
tie
Yeah.
and to
Oh,
have
if
it
you
happen.
pick it. Oh, yeah.
If you
no,
pick a
that
tie and
should
it happens, you get 5 points added to
That
your.
should
You get
be
a
the
multiplier.
That should be the case.
Yeah, because no one picks tie.
With the rules happening, you can't.
That's the little
yeah.
green spot in the roulette wheel. Like,
There you go. Yeah. That's not how Pickems work, but here they are at the Mexcellence,
we
baby.
make the rules.
I'm picking the Chargers for this one.
Okay.
What's the team?
Chargers against the Eagles. He's looking up stat lines.
He's
Like,
tweeting.
what does Vegas say? Who's favored?
Oh, I had to text. Chargers versus the. Oh my God.
Eagles.
I know. I was like,
Be smart about it. I know what you're thinking, but be smart.
Well, who'd you pick, Tommy?
I picked the Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah.
but no one knows what happens with
5,
the Chargers.
4.
The Chargers,
3, okay.
fine. Or is that a unanimous?
Yes,
That is unanimous.
Yeah, okay.
the Chargers.
I'll take a safety pick.
I'm sure Jordan picked the Eagles. No.
He's not here, and he needs to submit by Friday.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Thursday.
he gets 8.
Yeah. Test.
Nah, I'll give him the free one.
Well, I mean, the free one being the Colts versus the Jets.
Yes. Yes. Everyone gets a free one.
That game just explodes. The Packers versus the Chiefs.
Pack.
Home.
Yeah,
Pack,
Packers.
baby.
Yeah, it's
God.
And I want.
Matter of fact, I expect a blowout.
Yeah, and I want Aaron Rodgers to do a TikTok with Mahomes' wife.
I don't think that'll
I don't know
happen.
if that's gonna happen. That's super disrespectful.
Yeah, I like the disrespect.
I don't think he dislikes him that
I
much.
kind of like
Yeah.
villain Aaron Rodgers. I'm not gonna lie. I like
Chiefs.
John Wick.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
because I own you to the Bears.
Yeah.
I own you forever, you fucks. I love that from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I like it.
Give me evil Aaron Rodgers.
I like Aaron Rodgers.
He hates him. I don't know why.
Yeah, he does despise him.
I
Well,
mean,
because
yeah.
they've robbed him of many NFC.
I mean, even Ray, who is a Packers fan, was like, I think he's a terrible human.
why?
The not staying away from his family, and then
That's
like,
what Patrick
personal
Mahomes is
business.
gonna do eventually. I feel
I
it
don't
in my
think
bones,
His wife's
Annie.
gonna make him do that.
His little brother's a dipshit too. Anyway,
That's the opposite problem I have. That's just what Ray was saying. And then, I mean, I know that he is kind of a dick to his teammates, is what a lot of people say.
He wins.
yeah.
got that joy in
Wins
him.
until that NFC Championship game forever.
Tom Brady's a white supremacist. It's fine.
Well, I don't believe that, but Next game, what we got?
Cards versus the 49ers.
Cards. Niners aren't that tenacious on defense.
No,
and
they
the Cards
lost
are
a
going to be
lot.
mad as shit.
They are. I'm going to Cards also.
Yeah. Garoppolo ain't
I'm
shit.
not nuts. Cards.
Yeah, that's sad. That's your team, right?
I've been.
Oh, this would have been a great game a week ago.
Yeah. It's the Titans versus the Rams.
It would not have been a great game a week ago.
I would have.
Rams all fucking.
I would know. I
Rams.
want to see Derrick Henry run in
Over
Aaron
Aaron
Donald's
Donald
chest.
And
I
the
don't wanna
world
see-
explodes.
Right, right. That's like a Goku Vegeta
It is
just
exactly what it's like.
explodes.
You're in the stadium. I can't take all this.
It will turn into every anime that has a fight in a stadium. Like it's just gonna wipe everything.
You're being blown back in your seats.
Right.
It's gonna be like people's faces peeled
Right,
off.
like
skull.
in like the Majin Buu games where Vegeta just fucking blasts the stadium. That's what would happen if they collided at the goal line.
The world's not ready for that.
and,
so.
and now we can't
Good
have
thing.
it.
But now Von Miller can donkey stomp the
no, it's not his team
the,
anymore.
the remainder of the. No, I said no. Von Miller can.
Yeah.
yeah, he
He's
can
not a
donkey
Ram.
stomp
He's
the
a Ram.
Titans. Because
it's,
he's a
it's,
Ram.
it's a ram stomp
Yeah.
now. It's not a donkey
Yeah.
stomp.
I want to see that.
Oh, is that a Broncos thing or is it a donkey stomp thing?
No, I literally. It was just a stop. It's not its term.
No, because I call the donkeys the Broncos the donkeys in my brain.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no, we don't
that's
know
the
that.
Raiders.
Nickname for him?
Yeah.
Okay. that makes
No, no, they definitely. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Well, Adrian Peterson's gonna hit literally break his
sense.
bones.
Brick wall.
No, 2 drop back slants. 1, 2. Ah! That's the only thing you can do.
Yeah, because they will eat you alive.
Literally for breakfast.
Well, I was say Derrick Henry run in the middle and hope for the best, but
Yeah,
no.
no, it's not gonna happen.
No.
That's not gonna happen.
So yeah, it's gonna be slant
Darrell
routes.
Henderson's gonna do
Who's
that.
the slot receiver for them? They're gonna have 800 yards, and they're still gonna lose for the Titans. Who's the slot receiver in the Titans? We'll figure it out.
Slot.
Well, they got Julio and they got AJ. I don't know who the fuck.
Whoever the third guy is,
They
I'm,
don't have
I'm,
Julio.
I'm picking him up.
He hurt.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he
Julio
was
was hurt.
Oh yeah, he's exploded.
Hold up, I can double check.
We'll find that out.
We'll
Who's
find
Rams? Everyone pick Rams.
Everyone pick Rams.
Absolutely,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just type the Google. Is Julio hurt? And I'm pretty sure something will pop up.
Chat will tell us.
Yeah, they're great about it.
The Bears versus the Steelers is the last game.
Monday night.
God.
Bears versus Steelers. I really don't like the Steelers resurgence.
This is not a resurgence. That was a fluke, and that's why I don't know.
But that's the thing. This division is the AFC in general
So
is so
fucking
you
weird
take the
now.
ball.
Give me the Bears.
It's 1,000,004 teams in this.
Give me the
fucking-
Bears.
I'm gonna go with. I'll go.
Young
with Pitt.
quarterback. He's handsome.
Harris is the only reason I'm going with Pittsburgh. I don't feel confident in it though.
I'll take a handsome. He's a quarterback any day. Young man
Oh, Justin
know.
Fields,
wants it all. He wants it more.
Yeah.
Versus broken Ben Roethlisberger.
broken, bloated Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
he's
I- trust me,
he's swollen around.
I want to pick. I want to pick the Bears, but then I think Mike Tomlin's gonna call me up and be mad at me.
Yeah, you don't.
But
want to
but I'm gonna go with the Bears.
And this is why you guys are behind.
Why?
Risky picks, baby.
You didn't
Sounds
take
like
that
my
many
only
risks.
one.
I don't think that's a risky pick.
The
Bears?
Yeah, that's not that
That
risky.
one's tough. Yeah.
This
The
is
Bears
pretty
are not
neutral.
good.
This
Nobody
is a
believes in the
toss-up.
Bears.
I feel like they have like the same.
I think I've made a stand for the Bears like every game. this
literally,
season.
he's a
Yeah.
Bears
All
fan.
right, fine. All right, fine. So, TJ, what was our risky pick of the week? We're going to call that one
Yeah.
the Giants over the Raiders, potentially.
I snuck in the
that
Chiefs
one's
there.
really risky.
I picked the
So you're,
Chiefs.
did pick
are you looking
Chiefs
at everyone to
also.
see what their risky pick is?
No, I'm looking at TJ. TJ had the most
Yeah,
risky
we already
pick.
know where
The
it's
Giants
coming
versus
from.
the Raiders is the
Biggest risky or
Yeah.
or
biggest risky.
or the
Yeah.
Chiefs versus the Packers?
No, because that could happen in theory.
I don't think it could.
In theory,
We'll give them. We'll give them stock. for
They still-
All right.
Yeah.
Gutsy
yeah,
pick.
Yeah.
Of the week.
Giants. Are
Giants.
terrible, so yeah.
yeah, that
We
is
should start, hey, 2 times multiplier. Fuck it.
a stone cold lock of the century
fair.
of the
That's
week.
fair. Yeah.
Right. So if he
right.
gets that right, if your gutsy pick of the week wins, you get +2.
I like that.
Damn, he's in all these rules. He just showed up today.
It's making it is kind of making it a little bit more fun though. I like
Right,
the,
right.
I like the
But only
little-
one person qualifies, but only if it's a risky pick.
Only if it's a
gutsy pick.
risky
We got to get the catchphrase right.
Kirby Kirk is saying that the
Kirk Herbstreit?
no, just a guy in our
Cool.
in our blog.
I love him.
He's saying that the Bears would win if they had another coach.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Up days until sideways,
Oh,
bro.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Who's their coach?
Matt
Matt
Nagy.
Nagy's an idiot.
Who has COVID right now? Like he.
Hey, maybe their backup's fine.
fire,
Hey,
man.
our backup coach is working all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
It's because he's not really the coach.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure the
he ain't gonna
organization
be
is
the
coaching
next
themselves.
You talking about who? Bears?
Ra- Raiders.
No, our offensive line guy. We have like 3 former head coaches: Tom Cable, fucking Greg Olson, and then another motherfucker.
Romeo Cromartie.
Good guy.
And then Derek Carr calls plays or overrides plays.
It's working. Whatever the fuck, you know.
Right.
Well, that's pretty much it for today.
Oh, was that the last show?
That was the last day.
I mean,
We are
last-
done.
Yeah.
Last game?
We are done early. You can still go get Chili's right now.
You're gonna go get Chili's?
No.
No invite.
No.
I-
It's my night to cook.
Oh.
Oh, is that what the
Damn.
text was? No. Baby, it's
Go
gonna be
get the
ramen
Sammy.
packets today, baby.
Actually, I just told her actually, I'll tell you guys. Don't worry, it was, don't worry, it was dumb.
Thank you for coming to the Commitment to Excellence. Thank you for joining us. My name is Marco. If you want to find me, type JLMarco62 into anything. Sam, where can they find
You
you?
can find me at mexmerch.com. If you whisper anything into the website, I'll hear it.
Like magic.
Tommy.
I am Tommy McGrew. You can find me at Tommy McGrew_art on Instagram.
Well, if you're not ready for all that black excellence over here, you can come slum it up with me on TJ Mana on Instagram. Or
Was it the African Savage? What did you call yourself? That's a great
He did not
callback.
call himself
No,
that.
he said it was a great nickname.
I did call myself
You
the
did
African
actually. Yeah.
It's my
That's
my
your new
football-
nickname.
yeah,
You
my,
just-
my new
No.
football nickname.
Unless he plays sports.
I'm kidding.
He does.
Used to. No, but seriously, you can get me on TJ Mana. Honestly speaking, though, if you slide into the DMs on TikTok, that's even a better way of reaching me. Or commenting. Actually, just add us on.
Good night, Ricardo. See you soon.
Yeah, see ya next time. Also, play the outro. Play the outro video. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. No. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, nope. The NFL intro. Yeah. Nope. You missed. You literally missed.